walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead end places. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me.
Hey now, there we go. Don't you love it? It is time. I don't know what happened to my mic though. Anyways, I just turned it off and turned it back on. Then it worked. Big ups, everybody. Monday style coming at you. I didn't say anything though. You didn't miss anything. I wasn't yapping to a muted mic. I said, hey now, and I noticed it wasn't working. But anyways, we're back. We're back, and you're ready for another week of stupidness coming at you here, WPIG. I was on time, by the way, right perfectly at 1 p.m. Now it's a little bit late, so I guess it doesn't count. But anyways, we are now here for a Monday style show coming at you. And can you believe it? What's on the screen right now is not a troll. It's not a troll thumbnail. I did not create this. This is the channel DSP Gaming right now. That's the thumbnail he chose. So who is this? That's my question. Who is it? I don't even know. Appears to be a gentleman with a full beard, that's for sure. Lush brown hair. I mean, look at that. Very lush. They are tired, though. They seem to have had a long night. Maybe they had a party, still wearing the clothes from the night before. But who the fuck is that? Yeah, he's waiting for me to drink his poison coffee. Yeah, I like that. This is like when, you know, on Facebook, the dudes over 50 on Facebook, when they figured they could, like, put their picture through AI, they all did it. Because it makes you look better than you really look, you know, obviously. Because it just smooths everything out, right? Everyone looks cool in Pixar, you know what I mean? It's just a fact. And yeah, you say, oh, yeah, that's me. But it's not really you know? But anyways, this is what DSP sees in himself. And this is the non-scripted DSP morning show. Yeah, that's coming at you today. But we got a recap to get through first. Big ups Jericho TSK, who says the Saturday stream was incredible. Sad I missed it live. When DSP is using AI to make a thumbnail with himself, what does he use as prompts? I don't think this is him. I think this is a Duncan job. I think could be a sexual act we've never even heard of, but I think this is a Duncan job, and that's when you. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to push the limits on that. That's when you use a dragon to do a certain act. That's a Duncan job. But yeah, I think Duncan is in charge of the AI. Anyways, I'll stop. My dark place I was going down there. But yeah, this is a Saturday show. Big ups everybody for checking this out, and also great suggestions in the comments. If you haven't done so yet, if you want to leave any comments, because it seems like we're going to lock in and do it again next Saturday, okay? So if you have any suggestions for clips that we didn't play, check it out. Put it in the comments, all right? And I'll definitely get it before next Saturday. And remember, we're looking for specific things, okay? Not like arcs and stuff. Not like things he says repeatedly. Specific, very specific quotes, all right? But anyways, yeah, that was Tales from the Clip. That was a hype. That was definitely fun. It wasn't my idea either. Big ups to the person that said it. Should I send them to the DMs you don't read? Yes, that's fine too. Or you could comment. Or you could send it to my Twitter messages that I don't read. Either of those. It's fine. Foil Grim Grippy says, listen, you are later than RTU. No, I'm not. RTU doesn't even show fuck up. Don't say that shit. Jordan Fadeaway says, DSP gaming slogan before the grippy start. There we go. Here, I'll play it once for you. It's grippy. There we go. Big ups. Okay, so moving forward positively here. I do want to get to the newer news, I guess, before we get to the streams from yesterday. So the newer news is we showed this on That Being Said. Let's set up the stream of a lifetime. Low tier god, they call me DSP, and Wings. DSP response says, this has got to be a joke. Nobody's wasting time for chump change like that. LOL. And it really rings hollow, right? When 50K wasn't even enough because at that time he wanted to stand by his principles that he's not a lolcow. But now it's just not enough money. Obviously, the comments are roasting him, except for Rebzion in the chat again, his boyfriend. What if I cosplay as you and substitute for you instead? I'll tape a picture of you on my face. Nobody will ever suspect it. I think maybe he is a real DSP fan. He has the sense of humor as one, right? This is the kind of stuff they're laughing at. You know what I mean? I don't know why you post here. Everyone hates you. Everyone hates you everywhere, but it's much harder for you to feign any semblance of favorable consensus. That's just a factual statement. No toxicity included. That's just a fact. I like those. This guy says 1K is chump change, but when you miss your 150, not a goal. You whine about lack of support. Also, aren't you the guy that cancels 90% of his playthroughs because they don't get support? AKA, I'm holding this playthrough hostage. If I don't get the ransom, it's gone. Yes, again, a lot of true statements coming out here. A beggar calling a 1K chump change? Okay, buddy. Dog, you literally will make $20 on a 2-hour stream and whine afterwards. Yeah, as you can see, it's going great. Things are going great on Twitter, though. A lot of support. One more thing he posted on Twitter. Of course, it's from his favorite Twitter, Mario64. Obviously. He says, Collector's Edition does not include a copy of the game? What the fuck? Fuck off, Marathon. He's pissed. So that's why he wants to jump on that. I guess we can get ready for that on the morning show. The morning show. Uh-oh, there's some action in his chat room right now. The morning show is kind of bland. He should change the name to a sit-down family breakfast with Phil. Or pancakes with Phil or coffee with Phil. Well, most people don't have pancakes at noon. Though that is a possibility. It's an underrated thing. Pancakes are good at any time. I feel that is true. And also coffee's good at any time. So maybe I'm agreeing with this Dant. Or Top of the Phil or Phil's Breakfast Club. Phil's Breakfast Club. I like that. Both are pre-streams. Okay. Heartbreaker Phil versus Haters says both are pre-streams. Anyways, okay. I'm getting into vortex here I don't want to be a part of. Okay, moving on. Let's go to the Daystream, okay? So a few things from the Daystream. As you can see, it was short of that goal, and he did stall at the end to try to hit that goal. But yes, 1,000 is chump change, of course. The Daystream, he was playing... What game? I don't care. It's a lot of FGC talk coming at you here, so let's get into it.
Say, oh, I think this sounds great or this sounds terrible, all right? First off, in previous years, we had done a Super Bowl marathon. If you're not aware, the Super Bowl is the biggest National Football League game. That's our American-style football, not worldwide football, which
it's American-style football.
Call soccer here. But it's our big game, the World Series.
Wait, what?
Not worldwide football, which we call soccer here.
Oh.
But it's our big game, the World Series.
How do you know? Maybe he is a sports expert. Hang on a minute. How do you know that so quickly? Damn.
Is the World Cup. It's our big one.
It's our big one.
It's one of the most broadcast, one of the most watched events in the United States. Traditionally, people, dress up. They'll be wearing jerseys and eating food and having beer and stuff.
People will dress up. Like, I know he's on the right, like, it's like an alien describing what they do when you don't know the details. Like, you would never say people dress up. They wear jerseys. Yeah, it's not dressing up. They're not, like, pretending to be a football player. You know what I mean? I know some people do that, but, it's cosplay. Yeah, who are you cosplaying as? Yeah, I'm Patrick Mahomes. They cosplay. Yeah, who are you cosplaying as? Oh, I'm Mike Singletary. I'm a bit of a throwback.
People, dress up. They'll be wearing jerseys and eating food and having beer and stuff. And I did a couple of marathons based around the Super Bowl that did pretty good. But we also haven't done one in a while. There's been a while since we kind of stayed away from it. So I don't know if that would be something anyone would be interested in, to be honest. I don't think I want to play any sports games.
Why not?
So maybe it would be as silly as me just wearing football jerseys, which I have, by the way. But instead of having to actually have any sports in there, maybe we just play a variety of games that we choose. Maybe it's just games we...
So it's a stream where he'll cosplay as a Dark Side Phil with that Dark Side Phil football jersey. That's what you get. Sounds fun.
Nominate, or maybe we do a bunch of multiplayer games that day or something while I have some booze. I don't know. I'd definitely be down to do that. And if I did that, maybe I could have some, like, Super Bowl themed snacks and things during the course of the day. Maybe do some taste testing of various different things. Could be
one thing, again, I don't want to feed into the divorce coin discourse. I don't believe they ever get divorced. But remember these times there always was a mention of Cat might make something for it? Remember? That used to always be a thing, right? Kat might cook something here. Oh, for the Super Bowl, she can make some football style stuff, some tailgating style stuff. Now it's just that nope, not gonna happen.
Kind of interesting, I think, right? Now, that's just one idea. All right, another idea that I had was to bring back the Mega Man Marathon.
Okay, that was the worst marathon he ever did. I think that's what he should bring back. Definitely bring that back, King.
Cool. So this person said, no name attached to this tip. Here's what it says. Get Season 3 and learn Sagat. I'll gift you the season on Steam.
Okay. That sounds fun.
To be clear here, because I've been talking about this during the last 2 Street Fighter 6 streams, so allow me to take a moment to address this request. Okay?
When did you start playing Street Fighter? I think you should start with that.
Okay. I have nothing... Or let me put it this way. I have no problem learning a new character. And in fact, if it were going to be one of these characters that have come out, like, for example, since I played Street Fighter 6 consistently in 2025, there's been Elena returning from Street Fighter 3.
Now, what do I mean by that?
There's been Sagat returning from, obviously, original Street Fighter 2.
Whoa.
Well, actually, technically Street Fighter 1. And C. Viper now returning from Street Fighter 4. I've only played against Elena like twice, and I played against C. Viper like once, and I don't know what the characters are capable of. Sagat, I fought maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
So I know a little bit more about him. He seems like a poker where his moves are quick pokes, and they have a lot of frame advantage and safety, and basically if he hits once, he can do a drive rush into a big combo to the corner.
He's a poker,
and then he basically plays like everybody else.
He's a poker, yep.
I think the more interesting thing about Sagat is that a lot of people tend to throw a ton of fireballs with him, which a lot of characters, you don't do that because everyone can parry in this game, but it seems like it's viable with him because his fireballs are quite fast. Anyway.
Okay, get to the point.
Thank you, Lance Cadam.
Okay.
If you're going to learn a brand new character or a newly released character, there's a right and a wrong way to go about it. The wrong way would be to literally just grab the character, go online, and get bodied because you have no idea what the hell you're doing. You don't even know what their special moves are or anything like that. That's what you had to do back in the day before there were home console versions of fighting games.
Okay, so the question was, will you just learn a new character, by the way? That was the question that started this. And they gave money for that question as well. Let's see how he handles it.
They go to the arcade and pump your quarter in and play with the character until you learn them. And it was frustrating. You know, you just want to sit there and practice special moves and practice combos. And you can't do that because you either got to play a human who wants to kick your butt and stay on the cabinet, or you got to play the AI, which just won't stand there and let you beat him up. There was no training mode. Okay?
Yeah, so you just got to get over it.
Every single fighting game has a training mode.
Yeah.
They now have combo tutorials and the like. And so if you really want to learn a new character in a game like Street Fighter 6, step 1 is to go into their actual tutorial mode.
Take a time machine and go back to the arcades, because that's the only way you could learn to be a good player. Okay, got it. Next.
Trials will be like, do this combo, try this special move, cancel into this. So you learn the basics.
You learn how to complain very quickly, and that's essential, because you always need to have an excuse when you get hit.
The character by doing those trials. Then
watch some of my old videos for some tutorials on how to come up with excuses at lightning speed.
You go into training mode itself and you practice some strategies and things. You practice, how do I combo into this super? How do I do
my
this?
God, I thought this would be interesting, but
in general, doing that.
Yeah?
With any new character. The quickest I think I've ever done it is an hour. But to be fair, if you really want to give it a go and learn a character, it's probably 90 minutes to 2 hours. All right?
Okay. So that would be one stream?
The thing is, I've definitely done this before. I've had efforts on a stream to learn a new character. And I kid you not, it has happened every single time. When I have this character in the trials of the training mode and I am learning them, everyone complains.
Okay, so just say no then. It's much easier than this.
Absolutely everyone says, this is boring. Why are you doing this? Take the character online. To which I respond, because I'm not stupid. What a dumb request. All I'll do is be annoying. I even bob my head when I say the character online, and I'm starting to use the strategies and things that I just learned in the trials and the training mode, then people get more excited.
So he's really his ego is very weak. His ego is, it's very delicate, okay? So he just doesn't want to get beat. And people complain no matter what he does, so...
So, here's the thing.
Oh, please.
If I don't...
What do you mean by that? I was wondering.
Do that. It's going to be a horrible stream. There's just no point in trying the character without knowing what you're doing first, right? Now, you might say, well, why don't you do it offline?
I have no time.
Okay? Well, there's 2 reasons for that.
Busy and what he said 2 reasons. I don't think he has 2 reasons. So the first one's got to be he's too busy. He's juggling so many games. What could the second one be? God, I wonder. They're both the same thing.
Reason number 1
Yeah.
is because there are people who follow that 90 minutes to 2 hours to see me learn the character,
No.
and they watch it and they learn for themselves the basics of that character. And then they say, oh, maybe I'll like to try that character or not. That's been a part of the content ever since I started playing.
How is that a reason? Oh, you want everything to be online. Okay,
fighting
gotcha.
games. Just seeing
That's
me
the
mess
first
around
one.
in the lab with
What
a
the
character
fuck? Okay.
allows you to see if that's a character you're interested in.
Yeah.
So
all those 400 people really getting a lot of value. Go
it
ahead.
kind of skips that part of the process if I do it offline.
Okay.
In addition, I don't want to be offline for 2 hours at some random point playing with a character.
Yes.
And not making content on it.
Yeah, that's Lummox watching time, okay? That's prime time Red Dale viewing hours, okay, guys? How else? When else is he supposed to message LTG? You answer me that, dumb shits.
So it's all or nothing. It's either you have to get the entirety of me trying the new character, which is the big 90 minutes to 2 hours of practice, or you don't. In which case, I won't pick a new character. I'll stick with the 5 or so that I'm using, which would be Lily, E Honda, Dalzim, Zangief, and Blanca. I could easily stick with those 5, play with them, master them again, and have a good time alternating between.
Okay,
the
so
truth
do that.
is, in any fighting game,
Oh my
even
God.
though you do need to have knowledge of every character, okay? You do. You need to have general knowledge of what each character can do, what their moves are, their combos, so you know how to avoid stuff. At the same time, you don't have to play every character. I have enough time practicing better with them. So that could be a pitfall that someone falls into. You like a
I don't think he even remembers the question anymore.
game so much, a fighting game. Oh, I want to learn like the whole cast. Yeah, but then you're never going to really perfect any of the cast if you do that. The game that I'm ultimately the best at is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Does he remember there was a question? Is now my own personal question. I think he's just entered into rambling now. There was a question, Broside Phil. Yes, it was. Would you ever consider learning a new character? If you do that, I will pay you for your season pass. And now we're just getting into the full history.
Okay, everyone knows that. That's the ones I placed in tournaments and stuff.
Oh,
Super Street
wait.
Fighter 2 Turbo. Okay, everyone knows that. That's the ones I placed in tournaments and stuff.
Everyone knows that, obviously. Everyone. I mean, before they start every Evo, I mean, this just like goes without saying. They mentioned. And here's the game that DSP made famous, Super Street Fighter Turbo. Come on. Oh, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Excuse me.
Do I know how to play with every character in that game? Yes, I do. Is it at a master level where I could win a tournament? Absolutely not. In fact, to this day, I would argue probably only DJ, Vega, and probably Balrog are the 3 characters in that game that I could play at a competitive level. I'm not good enough with any other character to really use them in a tournament. I've tried Honda and stuff in tournament and been successful, but I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to really practice a ton to get good with the character and hang in a competitive arena. So, that's thing number 1. If you really want me to play a character like Saga, there's got to be a stream where half the stream is me learning the basics, and a lot of people might complain about that. It would basically have to be a daytime stream, because you need to have enough time, or else the entirety of a late stream would just be that, and I'd never even play online, and no one would like the stream. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay? Number 2.
Didn't we give other points in the middle of this one?
If I were to get Season 3 and play with Sagat or other new characters, you know, that would entail a lot more investment in Street Fighter 6. That would mean I'm not playing it either once or twice a week. That would mean major streams of Street Fighter 6 that we need people to...
And when I say investment, I mean you guys investing in the playthroughs.
Come out, watch, engage, and support.
Exactly.
I cannot learn a new character by playing 1 stream a week of 2 hours. That will never happen ever. It's never happened ever in my history. It's never happened. No person ever playing a fighting game learned a new character by playing for 2 hours a week. That's just insane to even believe or think in the realm of possibility. Okay? So I need to play more. You know, and is that something that people want? Do you want me to go back to the days of 2023 and somewhat 2024, where I was doing alternated daytime streams, and I was basically putting in big efforts in the Street Fighter 6? All right, I guess what we can do, since this tip is on the topic, let's transition into the discussion of Street Fighter 6. I also want to give you a big update on Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which has also had giant updates since Friday.
Okay, so he didn't answer the question, I guess. He's saying it's a possibility, but it's going to take a lot more of your money.
So the first stream of Street Fighter 6 returning did really well. I'm not going to lie. Everyone was excited to see me playing modern fighters again. This week, well, I should say last week, Friday night, was the second Friday Night Fights. Hyped it up all week. Said I'm only doing it once a week. Attendance was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the first time, but still pretty darn good. Engagement, pretty good. People were excited to watch me play it again. There were some people talking about the changes to the game and stuff like that. But, you know, generally when I play a competitive online
This is really just a business meeting.
fighting game,
Yeah?
there's a lot of trolling too. So you got to take that with, you know, if I play Call of Duty, if I
Dude.
play Street Fighter, you're always going to have that element of people coming by to troll as well, and you got to accept it, right? So there was a lot of attendance and a lot of engagement. Now, support, okay?
Here's the most important thing.
Let me be honest about support.
Uh-oh.
It was pretty good. By the end of the stream, we were just ending the stream, and I think it was like 120-something bucks of support, and honestly, that's pretty good for a fighting game for sure. You know,
But you would not be playing another fighting game if it stayed that way.
I was like, all right, it certainly wasn't as good as the week before, but I also noticed that there was a few people who weren't there. Like, there's 2 or 3 people who were like regulars for fighting games that first week. They didn't
He
even
keeps track.
come to week 2. So that's not a
He
fault.
keeps hard track. I wonder if he has a list. You know, all right, this is a Street Fighter. This is a Street Fighter people.
off. I don't even know what is. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck? Where the fuck were
So
you?
I think that was one of the reasons why there was a decline in support. Then all of a sudden, last minute, out of nowhere, we had a ridiculous amount of gifted subscriptions from Ward Chadden, who everyone might previously know as Dr. Lexus. So this guy is someone who way back in the Kino Casino days ended up being a big supporter of mine. But when I broke off my association with them last year, he ran for the hills and basically has only come back very sporadically. Okay.
Imagine talking about him like this, like he doesn't exist. He's not a real human being.
When he does come back, he's usually generous, but he only shows up every once in a
He's
while.
usually generous.
So this guy came and dumped a whole bunch of subs on the stream, making it an insanely successful stream. But let's be honest.
Oh shit! Kick chat logs is down. No. Did they lose their funding? Kick chat logs is done. Man, that was. I'm sure I know there's other places that track this, but this is literally how we tracked every single ban, every message people send on Kick. I know there's other places though, but I just gotta find them. But yeah, I hope it's a temporary thing.
Was really because he showed up at the last minute and dropped that. If not, it still would have been a good stream, but it wouldn't have been nearly as good as it was the first stream. So here's the thing. I am starting to get the bug again. All right? What is the bug? The bug is when I get that craving to play fighting games. It sucks because last year, again, I was hoping we were going to have a classic collection of Street Fighter that would stay and have longevity, and it didn't happen. It lasted maybe 3 months. And then it died out and everyone stopped playing it and ran back to Fightcade again, which is what I said happens every time. And once again, like clockwork, it yet again happened.
Just
Everyone
like he
bought
said,
the
guys.
collection, played it for 3 months.
Okay, it's getting boring.
Puts a lot. It does it to make the game puts when I played annoying in all the ways that I thought it was annoying. There's still tons of dropped inputs when I play this game. Without fail, it drops inputs a lot. It does it to make the game look good. Meaning,
he's talking about rollback netcode, which you know how that goes.
it looks smooth when you play it online most of the time. Not every time, but most of the time. But that's at the expense of the game literally dropping your inputs. I couldn't
Okay. That's how rollback netcode works. That's how the Cannon Brothers set it up. Do roll dice.
tell you how many times I had a match where the game looked smooth, but stuff just wouldn't happen. There was one particular match against a Zangief, and I'm not
And when you know it, every time it happens, I'm losing when it happens. It's crazy.
actually trash talking the Zangief for their skill level. They were pretty good, but they would do what's called a meaty headbutt. It's forward and fierce punch like this. Zangief is a headbutt, and you do it when someone's getting up off the ground. Now, there's all these options. You can block it. You can parry it.
Yeah, I know.
You can do a move through it like a super. There's like 3-4 options of things you can do.
He knows about fast food and losses from Street Fighter because he will remember them forever.
He would do it every time, and every time it would hit me. It didn't matter if I tried to block it.
Yeah?
If I tried to parry it.
This is
if I tried
from
to do a
months
super
ago, by
throw
the
it, it hit me
way.
anyway.
Months ago, by the way.
Every single time the game would drop my input because that connection I had with that guy just wasn't good.
Attendance.
So it wouldn't let me react quickly to the headbutt. But the game looks good, but it plays like crap online. It just does. It doesn't matter what the competitive FGC says. It does. They're fucking full of shit because they want people to keep watching and playing this game so they have streams with viewers and they make money playing in tournaments. The game has issues playing online. It does. Maybe offline it's fine. Online, it's got a lot of issues. All right? And I'm one of the few people who call it out for that because I don't have any stake in this game. If people were honest about Street Fighter 6 and a lot less people played it, well, I wouldn't hurt me at all, but it would hurt them. So that's why they'll never admit it. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway,
all true, obviously.
since all of those things haven't been improved,
Aren't you hearing this? 219 people. He's blowing the roof off.
it's still frustrating to me to play this game. It's not perfect, but I crave fighting games again. I want to play them. Right now, I'm not kidding you. I have a craving to play Street Fighter 6 right now. I do. Like, literally right now, I want to play Street Fighter 6. You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to play with Lily, and I want to go into ranked matches, and I want to get her up to Master, because right now she's at 1-star Diamond due to incredibly, ridiculously bad connections when I did her placement matches on PC.
Oh, that's why he's gotten bad placement. Oh,
She never
shoot.
got past 1-star Diamond, and I never played online again. So that's literally what I want to do right now. I'm actually craving...
Uh-huh. But what?
I'm not going to do that. You know, we got an
Okay.
Arc Raider stream coming up. But I mean, I have that craving. It's bothering me. Like right now,
bothering
like,
me.
fuck, I want to play Street Fighter 6. I do.
Just do it.
So that's what I mean. Like, this happens from time to time. I get that bug. Now, the thing is, it very well could be I start playing Street Fighter 6 regularly again, and then I lose that bug because I'm tired of it and I'm frustrated. That's basically what happened in early 2025. I just don't want to play this anymore. I'm not having fun with it. The game is busted.
Okay.
Someone wants to buy me Season 3 of Street Fighter 6, and they want to see me play with Saga. First off...
We're answering the question a second time? Again? Oh my god, yeah, just start over. When did you first encounter Street Fighter, sir?
I would absolutely accept if you wanted to donate the season of Street Fighter 6, but this person's like, oh, I want to send it to you on Steam and everything.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just send a contribution and say it's for the season, and I'll buy it. Much easier to do it than have to have someone on the friends list, and they have to gift it, then there's codes I have to click to get it to go in the fucking
click.
Steam.
It's
a pain in
annoying.
the ass.
Just give me cash.
Just say, hey, here's a tip. This is to buy the season, and then I'll fucking buy it. Okay? I don't even know how much it is. How much is that season of Street Fighter 6? I don't know, because I haven't looked at it in so long.
Check it out. Yeah,
The
check
list
it
of
out.
DLC shit,
What else we got to
actually.
do today? Here we go. Get him scrolling. Look at that. Look at the wrist rest coming in clutch right here. No pain. Ergonomic
Maybe
right
it's
now.
only in game. I don't even see
He's ergonomic.
it listed on Steam.
Look at that. Straight as an arrow, that bone on that
DLC.
wrist.
Here we go.
Oh,
There's
go
the
ahead.
tab.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what is it?
Year 2 soundtrack. What? Year 3 Ultimate Pass, $48. No. And no way am I... $30? No way am I... $30?
For what? A season pass? I mean, that seems to be the going rate, right? 20 to 30.
I'm speechless. $30?
What did you expect?
I would... Interested in Elena at all. I never was. I didn't like her in Third Strike either.
Too hot, too sexual.
And I don't give two diddly dicks about Ingrid. Fuck that character. But maybe I would try Sea Viper. I don't know. Dicks about Ingrid. Fuck that character.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
maybe I would
Ingrid.
try Sea Viper. I don't know.
Fuck Ingrid.
So here's the thing. I have Season 1 and Season 2 passes. I know that. You know what I'd be interested in?
Is there any hot guys coming out? Please. Foil Grim Timmy says, think of Phil trying to use condom. Oh, God, why? I'm not doing that. What? This thing's not working. How do you open this thing? What? Oh, my God, I ripped it. They didn't tell you how to open it. And W says, get your fill of Phil, still not a shill. Ooh, poetry. I like that. Meyer Faker says, does the Marathon CE at least have an empty box? Maybe. Hopefully collector's edition, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see here. What I would be interested in, is there a cumulative pass? 'Cause
Okay, come on. This is getting boring now. I thought this would be interesting,
every
but
piece
no.
of
Okay,
I'm
here we
serious now, even if it was like $100, right?
Yeah.
But if you paid $100 and you got every piece of content in the game,
go. Yeah.
then that would be worth it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's
What
what I'm thinking. Like, that's what I would want to do. But I don't even know if that's available. Right? Right now, my problem is I boot up the game and I'm like, oh, let's play with Lily. I like one outfit for Lily and 2 colors. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with Capcom? I got one outfit, 2 colors. What can I do with that? Dumb shits? Think I can play a fighting game with one outfit? Please.
And I'm like, oh, let's play with Lily. I like one outfit for Lily in 2 colors. Like,
Yeah. What is this, some kind of joke?
And I'm like, oh, let's play with Lily. I like one outfit for Lily in 2 colors.
It's
Like, what the fuck
ridiculous.
is this? Doesn't she have like 5 outfits by now? The game's been out for like
Yeah.
3 years. You would think
What
by now there's all this
outfits?
different stuff, right? I don't have half this, like the stages are all locked. I'm like, oh, I can't even play on these stages. So
Hollywood Lily? Yeah, where the fuck is Hollywood Lily?
that's what I would want to do is
Oh my god.
basically get everything in one go, but I don't even know how to do that. Like, look, there's a year 3 ultimate
He
pack.
just, look, you know what he's doing right here, by the way? He's saying, I will give as much as it takes. Just give me everything. That's how he plays WB Champions as well. That's why he does the $100 pulls. Because, like, just give me everything. Let's make this simple. Tell me the number, and I'll give it to you. That's what he's saying right now.
4 additional characters, 4 additional colors, outfit 1, 3 to 10 colors, 4 additional characters, costumes, outfit 2, 4 additional characters, costumes, outfit 3, 1 additional stage, and bonus drive tickets. So that basically gives you all the characters, plus it gives you all their outfits, plus it gives you drive tickets to buy more stuff with. But then there's a year 1 to 2 stage and color pass. The following content will be available for use in the game. 4 additional stages, 16 launch character colors, outfit 1, all their colors. That's it? Wait, what? $60? It's $59.99 to get 4 stages and 10 colors for each character. Are they out of their fucking minds?
Are they out of their minds, dude? What the fuck?
If you guys are serious about seeing me play Street Fighter 6 a lot more,
Yeah?
all right, I'd be willing to give it a chance. I'm not confirming 100% that I would keep doing it if people don't show up any.
But
As I know, maybe to try a new character like Sagat. All right, if this person wants to donate
Still
I guess it's
about
the
this?
season 3 pass,
yeah?
all right. It looked like it was $30 just to get the characters, and it was like $47.99 to get the characters and the stage and all of their outfits as well.
And that's what he wants, by the way. He wants the 50. Do not leave out the costumes, or excuse me, outfits and colors. Outfits is very funny. Outfits. I want more of her outfits. What the hell?
I don't know what you want to donate. That's up to you. But I personally want to try to get more for the characters I like. Like, I would like to get outfits for Zangief and
Yeah,
Blanc.
I want Zangief outfits.
Personally, want to try to get more for the characters I like. Like, I would like to get outfits for Zangief and Blanca and Honda and Dalzim. I just don't even know what's
I want their outfits. Where's the Zangief outfits?
in there. You know what?
Dude, outfits. Is that really what they're called? Outfits.
I'm out of the loop. So maybe next time we play Street Fighter 6, we sit down and we look at what's listed and go from there. Okay?
Give me the outfits. Dumb
I'd be
shits.
okay with that. And thank you for the $10. And thanks for the suggestion.
That took at least 20 minutes of the show, so good job.
I'm open to trying new stuff if that's what people want. Now, for the record, what we're doing right now this week, currently, we're playing 2 streams of Street
Okay, I don't care. Moving on.
First off, I would absolutely accept if you wanted to donate the season of Street Fighter 6, but this person's like, oh, I want to send it to you on Steam and everything.
Oh, we got past that. Thank God.
So someone tipped me $2.
Oh,
okay?
please.
And here's what they said.
Go ahead. Uh-oh, what's the $2?
Anonymous $2 tip here. They said, you have a craving for Street Fighter because you're good. I think that you have the potential to be a Grand Master in ranked. Commit 1 or 2 characters and you'll be a Grand Master. You would shut up the salty FGC doing so. I see amazing neutral when you play. Okay.
Oh my God, nice one. Nice bait.
First off, I will never reach Grand Master unless I play the game a lot more. I can't reach
That's what that person literally said.
Grand Master even with 1 character if I play it 2 hours a week.
That's what the person just said.
That's just physically impossible. The game requires a lot of commitment and time investment to get good enough to play enough to hit the ranks because you have to win a ton. And you have to consistently win. You can't be losing, winning, and bouncing back and forth.
Yes.
You have to be just winning in streaks. You understand? So Number one, playing
You actually have to be good. Okay, yes. Go
once
ahead.
a week, never would I get to Grandmaster. Also, yes, I would say that in regards to having 5, 6, 7 characters, it ain't going to work. I have to focus on 1 or 2 characters. I'll agree there. That's true.
Okay,
Now,
so where don't
when
you
say,
agree?
Well, you hit Grandmaster, you'll prove the salty FGC wrong.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The FGC doesn't care about Darkside Phil. They don't talk about me in any capacity besides a meme.
Why should they?
I'm serious. They don't know that I play games and I'm good at them. They actually think that I'm some kind of a dumb meme.
They're correct in that thought. Why should they know about a dude that got 4th literally 20 years ago now? Are other people that got 4th in games at Evo known if they're not still playing?
Like the last time I heard the FGC say something about me, it was when before I had my Asmongold interview, but it was like leading up to it, and that guy Buttoncheck had covered the fact that basically Asmongold was covering me, and then I called him out for it. And basically what his like viewers were saying, because they represent kind of like
Careful, buddy. We can check this.
the common FGC viewer, right? They were saying in the comments of the video, DSP is a guy who looks like he's rich, but he's actually poor.
Oh my God, that hurt him so much. that comment did so much damage. What a legend who made that comment.
You can tell they don't watch any of my content whatsoever. They don't understand that I'm incredibly successful, that I hit, well, when I had goals, I was hitting my goals more often than not.
Sir, they watch your content enough to see that you beg, so they assume that you must be doing bad because most people wouldn't beg if they're being successful. We good?
That I was massively improving my setup. I had a great year of success in everything that I basically did. Like, it didn't even make any sense. Like, how I look rich, but I'm poor, but I'm not poor. I do very well for myself on stream. In fact, I make more than most of the FGC.
Here's the thing, though. You beg for money, which usually means that the person is down on their luck. So, you know.
I'm just going to put that out there. I make more than most of the FGC. Maybe some of the upper echelon players of the FGC
Yes.
who are winning $1 million tournaments or whatever, they're
No.
making more than me.
No.
I make more than almost every single player in the FGC. Even the full-time creators, I make more than most of them.
That's not true. More than the full-time creators? I don't think so. And also, they don't beg for money. But he tries to frame it as you have to win $1 million tournament to make more than him. That's just not true. It's not even close to true, but okay. And anyways, listen about this. My favorite part of this is, if this is true, I put it on Twitter. You might have already seen it. It's even sadder, right? Because those dudes are doing things. Those dudes are going places. Those people have friends, families. They don't need to stream 6 days a week, right? They want to take a day off, they do it. So even if, let's pretend it is true, which it's not, what does DSP have to show for his making more money than everyone else at the SGC? He has nothing. He has no control over his entire life. He lives in a single room, right? I know he has a condo or whatever, a townhome. But let's be real. He lives in a single room, yelling at the screen, seething and coping about everything going on with him, while all these upper echelon dudes that he wanted to be compared to are traveling the world, getting paid to do so, by the way. All those big dudes do. They get paid to go to Japan and talk about Street Fighter. And everyone likes to see them there, too, because they are good enough and people like them and they don't beg for money. But yeah, so even if let's pretend, again, that he does make more than them, that makes him even sadder of a person, right? Even a sadder situation if he's making more money than most of them, which he's not. But if he is, this is not a flex.
Okay, not all of them. There's exceptions to the rule. But I don't even know what the hell, it doesn't even make sense what they're talking about. That's the FGC's mentality about me. They think I'm some kind of a bum. I'm a poor guy, a brokey who's just sitting here with a cup.
It's because of the begging.
Rattling it and begging all day.
Yes.
And that's it. They don't know about if I play games, if I'm good at games.
Once you do the begging, nothing else matters, by the way. If DSP was the best game player of all time, which of course he's not, If he was still begging at his current level, people would make fun of him for it. They make fun of everyone on the internet that does that, actually.
They don't follow that. They only hear the memes, right?
The memes that are clips of him begging for money, yes.
So it doesn't matter if I hit Grandmaster in Street Fighter 6. The FGC would not know, nor would they care. Or, just like they always would do, they would move the goalposts.
Well, no, you'd be the Grandmaster e-beggar, which was that's a better title, I think, right? Broke Bum e-beggar could now be the Grandmaster e-beggar. That sounds like it's more prestigious, actually.
They would say, oh, well, that's because the game's easy or whatever. Even if I hit Grandmaster with Lily, one of the worst characters in the game, they'd be like, oh, that's because online play doesn't matter. That's because he uses a cheap strategy. That's because, there's always an excuse why anything that DSP does isn't legit. While if anyone else did it, it would be completely legit.
Definitely.
That's just how they did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Meanwhile, my monitor here to my right is probably more expensive than the entire setup that most people in the FGC use to broadcast.
He's flexing equipment. While I can't beat you in skill level, I can beat you in money spent. And yes, it's on Klarna, but that's none of your business. And yes, I have been bankrupt before. But I have a better monitor, dumb shit.
You understand? One component is more valuable than everything that they use, but I'm somehow broke.
Uh-huh.
Makes a lot of
It's about the begging.
sense, right?
Uh-huh. It's more about the begging, and I think you understand that, but you pretend not to.
End game. Maybe we beat the game this coming Tuesday. We'll see. How would I feel if I didn't eat breakfast this morning? Probably pretty crazy and bad. Not crazy. Pretty crappy and bad because I wouldn't have any energy, right? Breakfast is very important. You put that initial protein in your body to burn.
Initial protein in your body to burn. Yep. Get that initial protein.
After having fasted overnight. And if you don't
Fasted, he's using all the words. He's fasting overnight. Yeah, I fasted overnight. I had a huge... I fasted 8 hours. Yeah, technically, we all fast, by the way. We all are fasters. Just when you go to sleep, you're fasting.
Very important. You put that initial protein in your body to burn after having fasted overnight. And if you don't eat breakfast, you basically kind of like you stall out afterwards. Like after you
stall
wake
out.
up, you'll basically run out of energy and feel like crap. So it's a good thing that I eat a nice protein-filled breakfast every single morning. There you go.
Protein-filled. And when he says protein-filled, he means sausage biscuit with extra cheese, and he puts his own cheese on there. Don't get it twisted. Vista Snort Star Iwamoto says, did you dress as Joe Montana when you were a kid? No, I was a Dan Marino guy. Dan Marino was my favorite player. He's a beast. I always like quarterbacks that are just unique in their ways, and Dan Marino is definitely one of those. Looks like an old man up there. Eileen Ulick says, DSP had no idea Seattle was playing Saturday night. A Dent asked for his take. Really exhibits how little he interacts with the world outside his studio. Yeah, Twitter, right? If his Twitter's circle's not talking about it, he doesn't see it. He's not watching TV or anything that would show him. He's not listening to talking to anybody. He has no friends. Sammy Ball. Sammy Ball was my favorite. No, that's not true. I recognize the name, though. I Am Joe Dub says, are you going to play as Sagat? Well, back in the early 1980s, Jimmy Capcom invented Capcom and then came up with Street Fighter, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Yeah, this is not the breakfast thing. I mean, some people just get in your routine. The breakfast thing has been debunked that you have to have a breakfast and shit. But yeah, if you want to have it, have it. I usually don't, actually. I'm a breakfast skipper. I don't need my initial protein. Oh, Raw Phil's cucking! God damn you. When will it end with you? Why do you keep attacking us?
Okay.
Keeps attacking. Okay, whatever.
I just got a $1.73 tip. Listen to this. This is someone who's absolutely ridiculous. I understand your concerns with your audience, but what would entertain everyone would be a massive comeback to fighting games, bringing back the Beast, the top-ranked U.S. player from Super Turbo, the sequel to Cinderella Man, beating the odds, holding the Grandmaster, something LTG could never do. Again, I'm telling you, no one cares. I'm just being...
I mean, yes, no one. That is true. No one would care. But at least they couldn't say you're bad at Street Fighter, right? If you actually did do it and tried to accomplish something. Like, it literally, if DSP won Evo, that would be a fucking felt for all the detractors. But he has not 1% of the dedication required to do something like that. So it's not going to happen.
Honestly,
it's easier to bitch about things. That's free and requires no energy.
here, like, the people who really were heavily into my Street Fighter climb years ago in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, it's paranoid, dentoid, paradent. Paradent by Axe Sabbath right now on the Voom, or not the Voom, the whatever, Roadcaster.
When it first came out in 2023, most of them are gone. They saw that I stopped playing the game so much and they stopped caring so much. So because of that, I just don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Like, I will enjoy it. There will be part of the audience that will enjoy it, but it's not as if this was a true Cinderella story of someone coming from rags to riches, from the bottom to the top, and everyone's along for the ride. There's this, I'm not even an underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have experience in Street Fighter. It's not like this is a nobody coming out of nowhere. It's someone who...
You just said you were nobody, though?
Who at one point was good, So it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion.
Okay.
Okay. I got a $2 tip. This person says, what are your thoughts on Street Fighters Online compared to other fighting games?
Don't care.
Thanks to another $2.50 tip. This person says, what do you think about the current sunk cost that you have to...
Why did you have to look at the camera for that?
Tip. This person says, what do you think about the current sunk cost that you have to do to be a pro fighting game player? Not only is the travel cost these days incredibly high...
That's not what sunk cost means.
But then you need an expensive setup, a crazy good TV or monitor. FGC...
Why are we saying sunk cost for this? That's not that.
Streamers have setups costing thousands, all for a small prize pot. Yeah. And it always used to be like that. Here's the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
At first, back in
I had credit, so I could use cash advances to get to tournaments.
Day to play fighting games competitively, you had to always be able to go to an arcade. You couldn't play the games at home. So you always had to have the freedom to have a way to get to an arcade that had machines that actually worked all the time and weren't broken down or busted. You needed to have people come and play you, so you had competition.
Yeah, but those things are free outside of the what? Few bucks you need to play. Go ahead.
Actually wanted to actually get better at the game, you had to pay for travel to go to a tournament because there was no online play. There was no YouTube. There was no streaming. So the only way to get exposure was to travel. You had to get your butt to another state to play people from other locations, to be exposed to new strategies and tactics that you had never seen before, and to figure out how to either adopt them to your own gameplay or to counter them yourself effectively. Okay?
Or bitch about everything on the SRK forums for hundreds of posts a day. I mean, that's something you could do too. Go ahead.
So, yeah, it was pretty crazy different in the arcade days, okay? Then, you want to talk about like the early console days, like Xbox 360 days and stuff like that. Basically, it was a mishmash mess because everyone played...
farthest he traveled was California. He definitely did go there to the San Diego, maybe? One of those. But he did go to the qualifiers over there for sure.
Differently. Everyone had a different TV. Everyone had a different setup. You had to get a joystick. There wasn't even like widespread game pads and stuff to play Street Fighter on, so people were spending $300 to $500 for custom joysticks and stuff to be able to play Street Fighter competitively. Okay? Then when you talk about the dawn of like, Street Fighter 5,
okay,
now,
this is again not addressing the question.
People, better controller. Now I'm going to hitbox and
okay. Okay, could you answer the question?
Controllers. Everyone had to buy another one. It's crazy because you're right. If you think about it realistically, like I just said something a few minutes ago. I say I make more money than most of the FGC. That's.
I wanted to repeat that for emphasis. Are you Trauma says, did you see the Breaking Banquet new opening about Phil? Ooh, no, I didn't, but I'll definitely get it ready. We'll watch it later, sir. Is it? Okay, big ups. I'll get it.
100% undeniably true. I do. Because if you think about if you're an FGC competitive player, what are the ways that realistically you can make money?
Okay, but for 99.9% of the FGC, they do it as a hobby, and it's all like just cool fun. Some people do it as a full-time thing, and I would venture to guess they make more than DSP, the people that really do it full-time. But anyways, he's pretending like if you are in the FGC, you have to be doing it for money. There's no other reason to do the FGC stuff. There is no reason at all to play any game competitively if it is not for money. Got it? Okay. That's the frame of mind you have to have, okay? Go ahead.
Number one, stream. Okay? But the truth is, those who are full-time FGC streamers just don't make a lot of money. You're only going to have one audience for that. Even big guys like Justin Wong, who's been around for a very long time, I imagine it must be a struggle to always have content to put out for your audience when all you do is cover fighting games.
I don't think he's having a difficult time, actually. He seems to be doing well with all of his videos getting thousands of views, and he releases multiple videos a week. So I don't know where you're getting this information from, sir, but it seems to be extremely incorrect. But go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
You know, the problem is when you're only into that one genre or whatever, and especially if you're really only covering one particular game, like let's say you're just a Street Fighter 6 streamer, right? Well, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times when it's very exciting when a new character comes out or a new season pass comes out or EVO tournament season. But what about all the in-betweens? The times when it's just a grind and it's a bunch of doldrums and boring shit. How do you make content? I'm going to play online. Well, great. Everyone's seen everyone play online, so why is that special? Why am I going to...
Because you are Justin Wong, which is why he can do that and people care about it. And Justin Wong plays all kinds of games. Again, I wouldn't compare Justin Wong to DSP because Justin Wong is like, you know, the top of the top, the creme de la creme of the fighting game. But DSP used that comparison, so I will do the same. People want to see Justin Wong play the game because he's awesome at it.
Come to your particular stream today. What different thing is going to happen on your stream versus this other FGC guy's stream? Right? So it's got to be rough, and I guarantee you that yes, you can make some money doing it, but outside of a very select group of people, and it's funny because I would almost bet the people who make the most money streaming fighting games aren't even the competitive players. We're talking about like Sajam, I think that's how you say his name. Sajam, who's a creator, but he's not even like a competitive player who's like trying to win tournaments or anything.
People care what he says, though.
You know what I'm saying? Maximilian. Well, another example, someone who blew up. He's way bigger than fighting games, honestly. Those are the successful guys who are making bank doing FGC content. The standard level player, what's the most you can expect? You're going to get a few hundred viewers. You're going to get...
Sir, how many viewers do you have right now?
You know, maybe a $50 a stream, $100 a stream if you're lucky.
He has no idea. He's just throwing out numbers all compared to his e-begging self.
And you're just grinding, constantly playing the same game over and over.
Let's think about it. So I beg 10 times an hour. So the regular FGC player, let's say they don't beg. So that'll mean they get less money. Let's see. How much could they get?
Again, you'll have ups and downs. Very frustrating. Now, you say you go to tournaments. The moment you go to a tournament, that's investment of cost. You got to pay for the transportation, for the hotel, for the food, for the entry fee. That's all expense. For what? For a chance that you're going to place in the tournament? And
because this is what happens, guys. If you take away friend aspect, a lot of hobbies aren't that fun. In fact, most people do hobbies because they have friends that also do the same hobby. And then when they have these special events of said hobby, like let's say you meet up somewhere that's not the normal place where hobby takes place, yeah, you're there for the thing, okay? You are there for the thing the hobby is about. But what you're really there for is to hang out with those special things called friends, right? And that's kind of the thing that makes it, right? Yeah, you're there for the Street Fighter. You're there for the tournament. But really, you're there to see people you don't get to see too much. And you get to hang out with them. And the things that'll stick with you are sometimes what happens in those... This sounds bad, but it's not what I mean. But, you know, what sticks with you, those conversations that happen in those hotel rooms that you're just hanging out and chilling. You know? I know it's not universally true, Velvet, but you know what I'm saying. Some people just go there, they have no friends. I get that. But, like, DSP is applying that to every single person in the FGC. When most people, I would argue, even the higher percentage of the people that don't care about winning, the people that have no chance of winning, they are there just for the friend aspect. They could go on a hot streak and get pretty far, but they know they probably aren't going to win. But what are they there for? To hang out with their friends, you know, and have some fun conversation and talk about how far they got, you know.
Maybe earn some money and make some of that back. How is that a good investment? The only people at all who are actually making out being part of the competitive FGC are the people who got signed to a team, who have financing from said team to actually do the travel, so you're not dropping it out of your own pocket, right? Who are traveling and going to so many tournaments that even if you make like top 10 in each tournament, you can make some money because you're good enough, you're winning enough. There's a prize pool that can, you know, actually finance you.
Yes, that's true. Jaha knew he could win. He was there just to hang out with his bros and take care of any e-beggars that might be there. Mr. The Dude 501 says his bisexual RGB lights are killing me. Well, that's because you're gay. It's okay if you accept that. The Pasta Maker says the canons programmed it to only affect Phil. That's what he said behind the scenes. And Pat Notice says Street Fighter 6 Chun-Li is craveable. She is craveable. That is very craveable. I'm not going to go further. Sfar says, is gout the reason he's not having a steak in the game? Maybe that's why he has to stay away from steak.
But in reality, it's a fallacy. Most people who are going to try
I prefer
to become a
jury
competitive
too,
FGC player are going to sink way more time and money into it than they're ever going to get back out of it.
Yes, that is how all hobbies work for 99.9999999% of the universe.
Seriously, you're talking. I would suspect in the FGC, okay, there's probably 100 people across the
Button check. Could you please make a video on this, by the way?
entire FGC,
please,
who make a comfortable life doing it. I just want you to think about what I just said.
Oh, please.
How many people in the FGC play in tournaments, play online, make content? I would say 100. That's it. 100 people actually make a living in the FGC playing fighting games.
Okay.
Everyone else is just grinding and spending money and losing.
How many of them understand that it's not about making a full-time career?
It's a losing battle. It's just a hobby.
Okay.
They might act like it's not, but it's a hobby. It's something that they dump all their time and money into and they get nothing back.
Yeah.
Okay? But, yeah, anytime that you see one of these guys in a...
How many of people that you see bowling at a bowling alley understand they're just wasting money on those games? They're never going to get that money back, by the way, when they do bowling, okay? What percent of them are going to enter a tournament where they can make money? Okay? Let me explain what I mean. What do I mean by that? Like, that's what he's talking about.
Jersey or whatever, and they signed with the team. They're the ones who are all right, but there's not that many of them. Okay? There's not that many people who are able to go to every tournament and play and win, and then, you know, it's somehow a big, you know, big successful story for them. It's just not. So, yeah, it is a big sunken cost. The thing is, I was around in the day.
And trust me, I made it a sunken cost because I was carrying that credit card debt around with me for years.
When there was not even any of that. There were no teams, there was no sponsorships, there was absolutely no one paying your way. And even if you won every tournament, you didn't make enough money.
So it was for the love of the game, huh?
Even support the lifestyle. You basically had to have rich parents paying your way. It was the only way. Because...
How did you make it happen, Philip?
There was no other way to make money. Even if you won every tournament, Evo, you win Evo. Wow, here's $3,000. $3,000. I spent more than that on the trip here. You know?
Yeah, there was, by the way, teams, Empire. Triforce ran Empire.
That's how it was. It was for the love of the game, for the love of Street Fighter, and, you know, to have the bragging rights to say you're the best. It had nothing to do with making money back in the day.
So would you say that was smart?
It was even worse back then.
Or bad?
Okay.
So was it a good idea to do that? Do you feel happy with the way you spent your money, or bad?
There you go.
All right, there you go. I have no idea what the conclusion was. Okay, so conclusion is don't try. I don't know. Don't have fun with fighting games. Okay, got it. I guess. I don't know. Shiny Thief says, just give me money for the season pass. Looks like an Untitled Goose Game scam back on the menu. Yeah, DJ Runo scam is back, boys. Uh-oh. Just give me the money, dumb shit. Pat Noticer says, $30 is 20% of a single stream goal, you greedy fuck. Well, you know. You know how that goes. He's a product that requires investment. Scrappy CC says, ALT, why teach hockey? Do you think you'll coach the NHL? See, that's different. I think I will, though. And that's why I require so much of my athletes. 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. They need to give their all. And if they're scared to give their all, get off the ice now. And their parents are crying. I don't care. I do not care. No, just kidding. I don't do that.
Until I started scheduling my meals and doing meal preps.
Oh, God. Health side Phil again.
Start seeing a difference during weight-wise until I started scheduling my meals and doing meal preps, cutting soda especially.
I like, there's some of those, like, on, you know, people have those clips of NFL players going crazy. That's what I always imagined. Like, I always would. I think it would be fun to do. Like, there would be something fun about that if you're a coach yelling at your players for playing like shit. That would be kind of fun. I think. I don't have the chance to do that, but I would like to do that one day. You fucking kidding me? Throw the water down. That'd be so fun.
I would argue you can't even have a successful exercise regimen if you're eating poorly.
Oh, here we go. This is some hillside Phil. Get out, ready.
Because what's the point of exercising if you're just going to put all the wrong things in your body that will then not allow you to build up what you're trying to do?
Good start. Okay. I don't know where we're going with this, but okay, go ahead.
For example,
you
can work out as much as you want, but unless you're putting protein in your body, you're not going to replenish the muscles that you're breaking down when you work out. If you work out all the time and all you're doing is eating bags of Skittles, you're never going to get gains and you're never going to lose weight. It's just not going to happen. Outside of running, most exercises don't even burn that many calories.
Running is the only exercise that burns calories. Did you guys know this? Holy shit. Man. Holy fuck. That's the only one? That's pretty intense. All right. So the only exercise that burns calories is running. I didn't know that.
Outside of running, most exercises don't even burn that many calories.
All you people doing biking, swimming, you guys are dumb fucks, man. Dumb shits. Do a workout, rowing, all these things. Stairs. Idiots.
Okay, being honest. Like, let's say you lift weights, you do sit-ups, you do squats. That barely burns any calories.
That's weightlifting. Yeah, okay. Well, that's weightlifting, sir.
Only, like, the cardio stuff, like running, that really burns calories. So, unless all you do is cardio, you're probably never burning calories anyway. And if you're just eating the wrong things and putting the calories back in, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, diet, 100%.
Yeah,
is the way to get healthy first. And by the way, changing your diet, cutting out sugars, cutting out fats, etc., carbs. That's going to allow...
Cut out carbs, cut out fats. Pure protein, DSP is suggesting. Fuck carbs, fuck fats.
Allow you to drop water weight.
Just give me the fucking protein. That's all I need.
Fats, etc., carbs. That's going to allow you to drop water weight.
Oh.
Because when you have excessive sugars, calories in your body, carbs, you retain water. The moment that you cut that out, you drop a ton of weight because all the water gets expelled from your body. So that's actually one of the hardest things that happens to people who want to lose weight is they'll cut the sugar out of their diet. They'll immediately start losing weight. Then all of a sudden they can't lose weight anymore and they don't know why and they get frustrated. It's because they lost all the water weight first.
That seems like a pretty level 1 kind of thing for losing weight. I think most people understand that. Or at least it's a Google search away. But go ahead.
And then they were like, oh, now the hard work truly begins.
So when he says like that, a lot of people, that means that's what he found out. So he probably lost to, 4 or 5 pounds like you do when you cut out carbs, And then he's like, what? I'm not losing 4 or 5 pounds anymore. What the fuck? What's going on, cat?
Oh, no. Diet, 100%, is the way to start, in my opinion, with any lifestyle change. Cutting sugars, like sodas out, doing healthier proteins, lower fat proteins, things like that, and more increase the protein, reduce the carbs, reduce the sugars,
reduce sugar,
better proteins,
proteins. Listen up, this is a good checklist.
Proteins,
more protein. Well, we already said that one. That's twice. More proteins.
Reduce the carbs.
Hold on.
Things like that, and increase the protein.
Increase protein.
Reduce the carbs.
Reduce carbs.
Reduce the sugars.
Reduce sugars.
Better proteins.
Better
more
protein. More protein. Okay, so double more protein.
Finding things that are loaded with protein.
Oh, find loaded protein. Oh shit. More protein. God, yeah. Majim Guromi, please write this down. So it's more protein, better protein, more protein, loaded with protein. Oh my God. Okay, I'll keep going.
Better proteins, more protein. Finding things that are loaded with protein.
Loaded, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And don't fall for any of this nonsense where it's like, oh, you can eat cupcakes with protein in them. Well, you can, and you're still going to be eating the carbs and the sugar your body doesn't need
Okay.
And that protein will immediately be expelled from your body because your body doesn't want that kind of protein. It wants protein that's in something that's healthy. So
He's using the vitamin thing, how there has been studies about vitamins. When you introduce too many without any food, they do go out of your body. But now he's assigning that to protein as well, which is absolutely not true.
Expelled from your body because your body doesn't want that kind of protein. It wants protein that's in something that's healthy so it can absorb it properly.
Yeah, your stomach can understand. What the fuck? Is this a protein cupcake? Get that shit out of here! And this is funny coming from the guy that is a protein pretzel enjoyer. I'm wondering the difference between a pretzel cupcake and a pretzel cupcake. A protein cupcake and a protein pretzel. Too many proteins. I'm loaded with protein. Too much.
It doesn't want you to eat cupcakes all day. Okay.
Okay, got it.
But that's the thing. Like, there's so many people trying to bank on health and trying to abuse what people don't know. It's pretty bad.
Yes, definitely. And I'm appreciating hearing it from someone that definitely knows about what they're talking about.
All right, just being honest here.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Yeah, the protein pretzel tree is where you get those.
Anyway. But no, it's diet. 100%
It's diet, dude.
first,
Yeah.
then exercise, in my opinion. Because if you're eating horribly, even if you exercise, 2 hours a day, you're probably going to be killing yourself because you're still putting the crap in your body that's poisoning it to begin with. And it's not allowing your body to take the necessary steps to improve itself because it doesn't have the fuel it needs to do it.
Okay.
That's my take anyway. And you could be disagreeing. That's fine. I'm no doctor. I'm telling you from my personal experience, it was diet changes that made me capable of then going the next step.
What's the next step? I don't even know what the next step is. Listen, Wings, dumb shit. Yeah, I mean, he's right about the diet. I mean, obviously, less sugar is good. He's not like groundbreaking. But when he tries to break into the details, that's when you get really silly, right? Like that's when it gets silly. We got to ask him more direct questions about very minutia, right? Like no one's gonna tell you sugar's a good thing, but his it's all about diet because you need that initial protein to burn. He just reads, or he's probably like he likes to buy things, consuming. I bet he follows those influencers on YouTube and he finds an influencer he likes that's hot enough and just listens to what they say just mindlessly. Yeah, this guy's hot. Yeah, I like that. Look at him. He looks buff. I wish I looked like that. And that's it, Smiles132 says, good thing money isn't an issue, right? That's why he doesn't need to worry about it. And he's not poor, like those idiots on Button Checks video said. Pasta Maker said, don't make the checkout to me. Just put cash. Yeah. If you want the season pass, just put cash. Thank you. Redneck Preppy says, no one even knows who he is in the FGC. The new people literally don't. I mean, you've seen that. They'll say, who is this guy again? Like, they really don't know. Or if they do know, for most people, it's just the guy that jerked off on camera. That is it. But he wants to be remembered as this pillar, And it's just salt because Cannon Brothers. Like, it is kind of crazy how far the Cannon Brothers went and still are, Like, they were his nemesis 25 years ago. And much to DSP's chagrin, they have stayed very relevant, right? Very relevant. While he has become the person he is, right? It's a big fucking difference between them. Big Dog says, this is why WWE Champions are so important to him, to be in the top ranks of a pay-to-win game. And winning is the most important thing, right? That's because if you win, for him, that means it's not wasted, right? I'm not wasted because this person responded to me. The person responded to my YouTube comment and it got me. Look at this. Old YouTube comment. Jade Rasmussen, I'm so happy you. And it got me off track. I got derailed. I got derailed from the fake Jade. Okay, anyways, back to it. Forgot what I was talking about. It's probably better anyway. We got to move on. Here we go. Fucking Jade locked, yeah. This is intentional dead air, by the way. There's a point to this.
No, I didn't hear that, Starboy. I told you guys, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
All right? My X account got spammed so bad over the years, as you know. Every idiot on there on the planet wants to try to spam and harass and say dumb shit.
Respond to your tweets, yes.
And it became like restricted or limited. And what I mean by that is the X account doesn't show me many tweets at all. If someone sends me like a positive tweet, or if it's from a notable person, I usually see it.
Yes, so as you know, he's in the positivity style account. And what that means is Elon Musk himself decides if a response is positive or negative, and then it only shows you the positive. It's pretty cool. You should click that box if you have an option. Do the only positive Twitter. It's pretty cool. Don't you know? It's a cool setup.
Sends me like a positive tweet, or if it's from a notable person, I usually see it. Outside of that, I don't see any negative tweets or anything from anybody.
Yeah.
And certainly I don't see any tweets from anyone who's blocked or anything like that. So no, I didn't. What you're talking about right now, I know nothing about it.
So he's talking about, by the way, the thing I showed you earlier, the Keemstar thing. But yet he still managed to respond to it. But he couldn't see it, but he could respond to it. And he responds to many troll responses. I think he's talking about the spam thing, show potential spam button that we all have. I really think he's trying to say that's his special setup that we all have, though. But I don't know.
I don't care about it. I've never heard it until you just said that. I don't even know what the criteria is of what you're talking about, but I don't even want to give it a moment on my show. That's why I'm not even saying a specific about it. It's just that doesn't seem like anything that's worth my time whatsoever.
Okay. You'll try to get Twitter clout later for it, though, right?
We're now at $77 of support for Arc Raiders today. Although, let's be honest, not really. That all came in before I even played the game.
No, I can't play tonight.
Honestly, it's more like...
I cannot play tonight. I told Injured already. I have to... No tonight. Nothing on tonight. I'm busy.
Like that 77...
Tomorrow we'll be back, though. On Kick again tomorrow night.
$7 of support for the stream today, which is fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now, let's have some good drops in Arc Raiders. Let's entertain an audience, and let's get people to want to actually support this game, right?
Okay.
There you go. All right.
So it's not for Arc Raiders, just so you know, guys.
How does my office get 30 degrees warmer than the outside temperature? Gee, let's see. Should I really explain this again for the millionth time? Maybe you're a newcomer. Okay.
Please do.
Number one, I don't have central air. No one in Washington State has central air unless their house was built in the last 10 years, because it never was an issue until the last 10 years where the climate increased to the point where we all need it now.
Okay, so in the last 10 years, Seattle's climate has increased enough. Oh, my God.
It never was an issue until the last 10 years where the climate increased to the point where we all need it now. So no one has it, okay? That's number one. Number two, my home faces the sun during the afternoon when the sun beats the hardest. So...
It beats the hardest when the sun beats the hardest.
Literally starting around 11 to 12, this room starts to heat up if the sun is out.
Uh-oh.
And it lasts till around 4 or 5 p.m.
It's heating up.
So literally for the next 3+ hours, it essentially is a clay oven, meaning the heat makes it...
It's a clay oven.
Just, get really stuffy inside. In addition, this room is full of electronic equipment. Right now, there are 2 high-end PCs running. There's an OLED monitor. There's an ultra-widescreen monitor.
Oh, God, yeah, you know those.
Right? We can keep going. All the stuff that's running in here. 2 key lights.
2 key lights.
Webcams.
Webcams. Can you imagine webcams?
That heats it up. That makes it very stuffy in here.
Makes it very stuffy.
I have a ceiling fan on maximum. I have an oscillating fan on maximum. I have blackout curtains stopping the sun, and I have my window behind the blackout curtains opened all the way. And it's still 81 degrees in here. In the middle of January. I want to explain. It's winter, and it's 81 degrees in here. Okay? I'm doing everything I possibly can to cool down the room, and it's still 81 degrees. There's not much else I could do. Eventually, would I like to actually install central air in my home? Yes, that would mean completely redoing all the ductwork in the house and then buying a commercial air conditioner that sits outside. When I moved here 11 years ago, actually now 12 years ago, I was told it would cost around $13,000. I would assume today it would probably cost over $20,000.
Yeah?
So maybe one day I'll refinance or I'll take out a second mortgage or something.
Yeah, gotta get some debt. Need some credit for that, puppy.
To do that right
Come
now,
on.
I'm not equipped to do that or ready
Yep.
to do that. So instead, I just
Saving for some big purchase is not something that's in his brain. That idea does not exist in his brain. Saving for big purchases. No dice.
got to sit here and take the heat. There's not much else I can do. It's not supposed to be this hot. It's literally in winter here in Washington State. It's not supposed to be 50-something degrees outside with full sun. This is not normal weather.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be cloudy, rainy, and cool in the 30s and 40s, in which case it would be beautiful winter weather and I'd be enjoying the day. But instead, we're having spring weather
Who are you complaining to right now? Nature?
in the middle of winter, which makes no sense.
It makes no
I don't know if
sense.
this is a sign of global warming getting worse here.
Uh-huh.
I think what they said is we're getting El Nino.
Oh,
which
El
is that
Nino!
weird weather pattern where we just get that tropical corridor of air,
Corridor of air.
and that's what's making it warmer here. Okay?
El Nino.
So there's not much I can really do but suffer through it.
El Nino is a weather phenomenon. Because I can remember when it happened when I was a kid. I remember it was a joke, El Nino. What year was that? Oh, it's going to be scary, I bet. It was a topic of conversation when El Nino came. But what year was it, I wonder? When it was a real thing. 1993. Is that right? Yeah, see? Told you I remember it. I was still a baby, but yet somehow I remember it.
It's supposed to be sunny for the next 3 days, and then it's supposed to start to get cloudy and rainy by the end of the week. So by the end of the week, I'll be back to normal, and I can actually wear nice winter attire again. For now, I got to wear just like cooler stuff. There's nothing I can do. You might see me in T-shirts in the next couple of days again.
Oh,
There's nothing I
God.
can do about that.
Oh, nothing I can do about that.
Okay.
There we go. 93. Can you imagine? Walyab says, people told him that breakfast thing was a meme from 4chan and he already forgot about it. Oh, the breakfast, can't eat breakfast. Oh, yeah, because his diet tips are from his, like a book his parents had when he was 2 years old in 1986 or something, Full-grown Timmy says, why do you hate DSP? I do because the begging. I hate his actions more than I hate him. I don't want to say obviously he's not a good person. I think it's very deplorable. But I just think his worst aspect, his worst feature, is that what you're asking? Why is he a dislikable person, while you're asking? I would say how he treats other people. All right, that's my number one. How he treats other people is his worst attribute. That's what I'll say. But that's why I dislike him so much. He's so dislikable, is how he treats other people. And that extends way past just people in his, way past Cat and stuff. It extends to how he treats every single person possible. Tommy says, I would give DSP a W if he locked in and compete at local tourneys again. It would show heart. Yeah, just that would be fine, right? Just that. Just going to a tournament and having fun. People would see that as a W, right? Like, that account that says, like, dudes showing dudes W's or something. Like, DSP really doing a fucking tournament would be a W for him. Now, I don't think he'd do well and people wouldn't be cheering him on exactly, but it would be something he tried to do and did it. Right? But yeah, it's a pretty low bar too, though. It's not. That's true too.
I hope that you guys are having a good time with the stream. Again, with an hour left, please support the stream. If we do well today, then I will feel way more confident about doing more ARC Raiders later in the week.
This is also why he's not likable when he says stuff like this.
If we don't do well today, then I'll be like, oh, here we go again. Do people not want as much? I don't know. Maybe, like I said, hold on.
Go ahead. Hold on. Hang on.
Like I said last time, maybe it was just a fluke stream last time that it didn't do so well. At the same time, you got to understand that today, like $70 of support came in before we started playing ARC Raiders.
You can't win, by the way, when you support.
For the podcast, you know what I mean? So it's hard to read when I do a show where it's the podcast and a game, because it's like, do I judge it based off of what came in during each part? I don't know. So
depends on if you like the game or not, because if it comes in during the podcast and it's a game he wants to keep playing, he'll say it's all for the game. But
anyway, so Repstein is saying, do I want to do a duo? I don't know, because we did a few, and I don't know. Maybe today I just want to do solos. Maybe next time.
Later, Rebzion. Get fucked.
I'm feeling the solos are going pretty good too, and I'm learning.
You're done. I don't want to play with you anymore. Completely bashed. He's scared of this guy because he now knows that the guy wants to do interview with lolcows. So that's why he doesn't want to do anything with Rimjob anymore.
Personally, I like.
And also, he has no audience that'll help DSP, so that's why he's done with it.
the game. I find it chill fun. I find it fascinating to learn the systems.
Oh, he's talking about Arc Raiders right here. Okay.
Personally, I like the game. I find it chill fun. I find it fascinating to learn the systems of the game. But I definitely understand how repetitive the design of the game is. Like, a lot of people who tune into these streams for the first time are like, what are you doing? All you do is you drop and you loot and survive. Yeah, that's it. That's the game. It is an addictive gameplay loop. Like, I like it. I think that it works, but not for everyone. Like, a lot of people just don't get it. They're like, I don't understand that loop. So I guess it's a thing. It's kind of like it's like an acquired taste, as they say. If it's you play it and you get hooked on it and you like it, you'll want to keep going. But some people just will never like it, right?
Yeah.
So being 75 levels.
Okay, you got it. You can make any game sound dumb like that if you want to, right? You walk to a flagpole, right? You drive a car around a circle 1,000 times. You try to put a ball into a different area of the field, and there's one other team trying to make you not take the ball to that area of the field. It's, you can make everything sound dumb.
Hidden Syndicate. $10 super chat says, don't let the haters win. Vid out now.
Okay, so I'm not gonna show you the vid, but this Hidden Syndicate guy was literally just trying to pimp out his own video. But DSP is back for the morning show, and I do have the entire night stream ready, so we'll do that after, I promise. Okay.
Fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
All right, let's go. And it's right here. Raphael.
Cast. Okay, let me give you guys a little bit of background.
Later,
First of all,
Itchy
today is Monday, the 19th of
I'll put the timestamps on the recap if this is your off ramp, which I understand.
January 2026. And what I do every day is I do one major stream that is starting in the morning and goes all the way through the afternoon until around 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then I do another stream at night. That's a second session, usually gameplay. Starts roughly around 7 p.m. and will go to like 9:30-ish. So I do 2 streams a day, a lot of streaming, all right? And usually what I would do is either do a podcast in the morning called the Level 1 Podcast, which is a show that is segmented with specific topics.
Who is this
and
for,
things to
by the
cover,
way?
Like if there's gaming news, if
I'm
there's
not
a trailer
Rebsy,
to
don't
react
worry.
to, if I want to talk about how a game
Big ups,
is
that
doing
Rebsy.
particularly in my rotation and if we're going to keep playing it or not, or just
How
have
many of the 117 people in the audience right now don't know what the fuck he's talking about? Let me explain what I do normally around here. I'm a gameplay streamer. Now, what do I mean by that?
a discussion with the audience about a particular topic. That's what that podcast is for.
Uh-huh.
However, in between those scheduled podcasts, I've been starting my stream earlier and basically hanging out with all of you. Just chilling and having a good time, talking about various topics, doing Q&A, and essentially just relaxing. And it works well because it allows me to build up my stream attendance before we begin
Time
the
to
gameplay
hop on that pole.
segment of the stream. So, for example, today, there will be a major gameplay segment of Pokemon Legends ZA. In fact, we're going to attempt to beat the game today. We've been playing this game for over 60 hours. We completed the main story, then the DLC release. So now we've been playing the DLC for over a month, and it looks like we may complete it today. So, I was already hanging out with you guys in the morning, talking, chilling, building up the stream attendance, and just relaxing. And
Can we get under 100? We're down to 106.
started getting some feedback
Go, go, go.
from my viewers saying, Phil, why aren't you recording the show and releasing it? Because sometimes you do Q&A, sometimes this is interesting content, and since you're not releasing it or recording it, if we're not there live, we miss it. We have no idea what actually took place in the morning because you didn't do anything with that content.
There was one person that asked that like once. Magic Short Bus says, Street Fighter 6 Cammy is grippy. You would know. You would not know that. You cannot say that statement, sir. Fantasize
So taking
though.
that feedback, I said, all right, fair enough. Let's do it. And so today, welcome to episode 1 of the DSP Morning Show. Again, for January 19th.
Yeah.
All we're going to do today is hang out. I actually do have a little bit of game news to share with all of you because some things have happened.
Oh.
So I just want to let you know about 2 game updates that are kind of interesting. that I'll likely be checking out. But outside of that, we're just here to relax. We're just here to chill and enjoy each other's company and have a good time. And,
Yeah, YouTube
by the
viewers,
way,
bottom right.
Jasper Kitty is here today. Hi,
He is not here. We're going to skip past this. Mad Stays Noided says, Raw Phil is breaking copyright, plays AI Paranoid. Yeah. It's different, though. This is something he bought the license for, the AI songs. K. Jim says, I can kick people. Why would I watch Bruce Lee? Exactly. Why would you know? By the way, if you guys do training or kickboxing at a gym, you know you're never going to make money from that, right? You're not going to be like, you know how many people make money from kickboxing? It's like almost no one. Idiots. War Dog Leader says, most people who are in these tournaments go with friends to meet up with friends or go to the con itself. Some have sponsors to pay for everything. Yes. Just because DSP has never known that side of it, that's why he says it doesn't exist. You know, that's how it goes.
Jasper is here for the first episode ever of the morning show.
Nope, we're going to go past that. Okay.
Really, everybody.
Oh, no, Jasper.
Eddie Chill, RGB Kings, West Coast Gamer, Turtle Sniffer, Starboy is here. Who else do we got? Piano-ish. And many more, right? Many
He's a little bit off sync here.
more. Welcome to all the early comers for the
I think I pissed it
morning
off.
show.
There you go.
Now be careful, buddy. Don't slip.
I did too much sipping of skip juice.
Again, he is not used to the new setup. It's been a month, and
He does not give a shit about the setup.
He's still not used to seeing that he could crawl up here right now on the desk if he wanted. There's no reason not to. There's tons of space he could walk around.
Yeah, he doesn't care, actually.
But he doesn't do it for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. It'd be nice if he did. You ready for DSP Tries It? Yeah. So, yeah, today, DSP Tries It returns. It's the first major DSP Tries It of the new year.
Oh, my God.
All right, it is going to be the new Jersey mics.
Whoa!
Grilled.
Did you know that?
Hot Italian sub. That's what they call it. So basically what they're doing is they're taking the ingredients of their cold Italian sub and they're adding the hot pepper relish.
Ooh.
And I think maybe a couple other condiments, but they are grilling it, which they never did before.
Yo, they're grilling it? What do you think? Yo, Boss Man is hyped. They are grilling it. Yeah, it's grilled. It's the same ingredients, but it's grilled. You ready to see DSP eat that? Oh my God, look, he's pumped. He's fired up. Yeah. Okay.
Makes it a hot sandwich. It makes it that the meat is nice and cooked and melted and everything. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I like Jersey Mike's a ton, so I don't see why I wouldn't like it. And it'll be fun. That's going to be at the tail end of the stream. So the morning show is opening the stream, and the Jersey Mike's will be closing the stream. It's going to be stream will tries it. The shippable top on Murphy's Pizza chain as well. So we have ideas for future DSP Tries It. All right?
Okay. Yep. Make the whole show about Jasper.
Jay, no, I've not done anything with Street Fighter 6 yet. I haven't booted it yet. But tomorrow, we're doing Street Fighter 6 on the late stream. It's going to be me attempting to take Lily to master rank. She's currently at 1-star diamond because I had really bad placement matches last year.
Yep.
And during that time, I will buy the Season 3 of Street Fighter 6, which will unlock a bunch of characters and stuff, which will be cool. And I think stages, too. I think it might have the stages. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Nothing here. Thanks for a $2 Canadian super chat. Saying, excited to be a part of Internet History, Episode 1. This is officially Episode 1 of the DSP Morning Show. As you can see, chill, laid-back vibes. Nothing too serious, right? Everything just relaxed. Everything good. We just, enjoy each other's company. We shoot the shit. We hang out. I'm sure you guys are probably having a coffee or chilling.
Nah, 11:30. Not having any coffee, actually. I had that about 5 hours ago.
Relax. I already had my coffee. I already had my breakfast.
Yeah,
but
6 hours
I'm here
ago.
to relax with all of it.
Yeah, I had my coffee 6 hours ago, but yeah, cool. Definitely.
Very good.
The Broside Phil says, guess you can't be employed and go to a tournament. Yeah, you can't. You can. No one does that. What are you, crazy?
Could a breakfast meal reward be on the horizon, says War and Peace. We rarely talk about that. Like a DSP Tries It breakfast episode.
Oh my
Reason
God.
being, we know fast food breakfasts aren't that good, right? Like they're just not. The greasy fast food fried sandwich.
Best thing McDonald's has is breakfast.
Like, oh. So I almost would never
Everyone
have
knows
anything
this.
like that unless there was like a need to. Like if I'm on the road, go in a rarity in the morning and I need something like when I used to regularly get those was when I used to pick up games physically from GameStop on release day before I would come home and start playing them and uploading videos, and that was over a decade ago. So there's really, I don't think I would ever do that unless there really was demand. Like, let's say at some point this year, someone says, hey, really, you should do breakfast on for DSP Tries It. Thing is, I'd probably have to get up earlier.
Yeah, way earlier.
Most of these fast food places stop serving breakfast by 11 a.m. Yeah, they do.
Is that unusual for you? How long do you think a place should serve breakfast, I wonder? DSP Gaming.
Some of them stop at 10:30. So without
How long do you think breakfast should last?
getting up earlier, we wouldn't even be able to do it. You can't get it. Unless I order it early and it sits around, it's ice cold. I don't know.
I mean, that seems like a pretty good time, actually. They're pretty lenient with that.
Yeah, ages and ages ago, Darth Fig, I did a McDonald's versus Burger King breakfast plates. I think I did it 2 separate episodes, didn't I? Can't remember. I know I did do breakfast. That was like the earliest episodes of DSP Tries It very, very long ago.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking probably like almost 15 years ago. So.
Yeah, I would never touch those now. I'm too healthy. Velvet says, coming up with a stream of consciousness rants to justify his existence twice a day, 6 days a week has to be wreaking havoc on his mental state. And it is. I assure you, it is. As you can tell. I mean, it must be tired. It must be very tiresome and draining to endlessly try to make everyone believe you're awesome, right? I mean, that's tough. Every single day you have to say how awesome you are. To, when you see 90% of the people that interact with you online do not think you're awesome, and they very openly tell you as well. But yeah,
what do you mean set an alarm? Guys, you realize that I'm up every morning around 8:30 a.m., right? I'm up in the morning. It's not that I sleep until the moment before I turn on my stream. How do you think I shave, I shower, I have my breakfast, I do things around the house before I'm on stream?
That takes 30 minutes, bro.
I have a house,
max.
I have a life. Some people are like, oh, you get up at like 11:15 every day.
Yeah.
You're insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he notice his list of things was shave, shower, and eat breakfast. Most people do those things in 20 minutes or less. Because I got to get out to fucking work. He's on with LTG DMs at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., waking up at 8:30. Right.
Jasper, you're silly.
Definitely real and true.
Trust me, he really wanted this attention this morning. Although it's funny because my wife's at work, and when she gets up early to go to work, Jasper behaves erratically. Like normally, he'll come downstairs, and in the morning we'll give him a wet treat, and he hangs out with us when we eat breakfast. Well, today, he didn't even follow me downstairs. He slept on the bed the whole time. Don't know why. Usually he follows me downstairs. He didn't follow me today.
Yeah, he says he's tired of your shit. He's tired of your bullshit.
Yes, I would have to get up earlier so I could stream earlier. Forget it. Why even explain to anyone who has no brain a simple concept like if I'm going to stream earlier, I have to get up earlier to prepare for the stream? Why even try? Right? Just be like, if they didn't understand that, just move on, nod, yup, and then just keep going with my day. I know. Why even give him the time of day?
It's easier. He has no way to explain that away, so it's just like, yeah, they're dumb, Well, you're stupid. Got him. Empty place full of spiders says, Fit Side Phil, he could not even catch Cat if she ran away with Tyrone. Oh, we've seen his running form. He's not moving anywhere fast. You know what I'm saying? His running form will tell you that. You've seen it. I think I could show it to you here. Give me a second.
Anyway, so how is everyone today? How's everyone doing? By the way, thank you, Nothing here. Let me get you on the leaderboard here.
Oh, definitely.
Our first contributor of the day.
Hope there are many more, of course.
What is it? It's Nothing here 182. $2 Canadian. Oh, wow. I haven't actually converted a Canadian contribution in a couple of weeks. I wonder how the Canadian dollar is doing.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how it's doing. Yeah, definitely. Good point.
Not good. The $1.44.
Idiots.
I thought the Canadian dollar had gone up. I guess not. I think it actually went down.
Not doing well.
Okay, thank you for the first contribution.
Here he comes. Look at that running form. Look at it. He's speeding along. Look at that perfect form of the head. You want to make sure your head's always leaning forward awkwardly so your neck hurts. Look at that. That's the true form. Neck as bent forward as possible. Back straight as can be. Good form. He's fast.
Usually I will not have any topics to talk about on the morning show.
Uh-oh.
Okay, just to be transparent here.
Oh, please. Thank you.
I usually will never have a certain topic to talk about. But today I have two quick ones.
Ooh,
Because
I'm always getting there on the perfect line.
some stuff was kind of either announced or I learned about it this morning when I was reading around the internet. So first off, in a week from today,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's the release of High Guard. So if you haven't heard about this game yet, High Guard is a game from the makers of Titanfall, I believe, and a few other games.
Yo!
And it's supposed to be some kind of a competitive FPS.
Oh my
And
God.
it's free to play. Like, you don't even have to pay for it. But the thing is, everyone has clowned on this game, saying it looks like it's the next Concord. It's the next woke slop game that was put into the pipeline probably around 2020 or 2021. And it took so long to come out that no one wants this kind of game at this point. So likely, most people are going to try it because it's free and are going to drop it right away because it's going to suck. I don't know. But if you guys are interested in seeing me try out this game, I wouldn't be against it.
He doesn't know his opinion, guys. He's saying, what's his opinion? He doesn't know his opinion. It's what Twitter's talking about.
Free. I mean, why not do a stream of it and just test it and see if it's any good? You know, I don't even know what it is. Is it a hero shooter?
It's a hero shooter.
Like Overwatch?
It's
or
Halo.
Is it an actual real competitive FPS? I don't even know what it is.
It's Overwatch.
But I'd be down to try it next week, next Tuesday. Gives
It's
us something
Bubble Bobble.
fresh to do in the schedule, so we're not just doing the same games over and over. All right, I don't know if we'll ever play it again. It could be a one and done, but I guess we'll see. So that's one thing going on next week. And then it was announced this morning that that marathon game from Bungie is going to come out on March 5th.
All right.
And it will be $39.99, so $40 USD. And it was hilarious because they announced it, and everyone's like, okay, we kind of were figuring it's a little earlier than we thought it was going to come out, but that's fine. And by the way, Marathon supposedly is an extraction shooter, so think about like the gameplay loop of, say, Arc Raiders. That's pretty much what they're going for, okay? But, excuse me.
A la Arc Raiders.
The funny part was they also announced
Oh, he said it was hilarious, and now it's funny.
a collector's edition that'll come with all this extra stuff except the game.
Collector's edition. That was funny.
Yeah, they're going to sell a collector's
Yeah.
edition
What?
of Marathon that doesn't include the actual video game.
The shit?
So what are you collecting? Not games, I guess.
The other shit?
It's interesting. Why would they not include the game? Like,
That's
here's
the
the
tweet
thing.
I
I've
showed
been
you
saying this
earlier. Oh, yeah,
recently,
please. Yeah,
is
yeah,
that in the
yeah.
next few years, here's what's going to happen.
Go.
You're going to notice that game developer / publishers are not going to offer physical copies of games anymore. Okay? I just want to make this abundantly clear. This is my true belief.
I have never heard this before in my life. Where is he getting this take from?
Offer physical copies of games anymore.
What?
Okay? I just want to make this abundantly clear. This is my true
Hold
belief.
on a second.
Within a 5-year time span,
Hold on a second.
they will not be selling physical copies of games at all.
Whoa! Slow it down, hot take.
Okay? The only people who will get a physical copy is if you buy the collector's edition, which is not just going to be like $10 extra. It's going to be like $100 because they're going to charge you for the soundtrack, for the box. It'll probably be a nice box, like a steel bookcase with some fancy stuff, art books, you know, all the stuff that they can make for literally pennies, but they'll charge you $100 for because people are suckers. That's how you're going to get a physical copy of the game only.
By the way, just to fact check DSP, if you might, he's half right on this one. There is 2 versions coming out of the collector's edition. There is a $230 version that includes the game. There is a $170 version that does not include the game. It is up to you to choose which one is better for you and your budget. All right, moving on.
Only way. Everyone else is just digital. They're going to phase it completely out to save money, okay? They've wanted to do this for the last decade. They don't see the value in physical production when the game's not even on the disc. It's not. The game is literally not on the game disc. It's just a download code. Just jump onto the online service of your choice and download the game in its entirety from the internet anyway. So What I'm proposing is that they're going to have no game boxes at all, no physical copies at all. Instead, here's what's going to happen. You buy digitally for full price, you rent it, and if they ever shut down the marketplace, you can never play that game ever again. You'll lose your license, and there's nothing you can do about it unless someone actually sues and makes a law that's consumer-friendly to protect you from that practice. I think that's what's going to happen, to be honest. Money to get the collector's edition, to get a box, a day, incredible amount of extra money to get the collector's edition.
By the way, whatever they're doing, it's working, because I went to go to the website of Bungie to make sure of that, and I was put into a line because so many people are accessing it. But there we go. This is the fact of the matter. You can do this. So I blame Mario 64 for this, I guess, but because he didn't say that there's other options. But as you can see, you get it on whatever platform you want. But you could also get the no game code version, okay, on the right, which is 170. But yes, go ahead.
Box, a disc, and all of that, and that's how you'll get it. But this is just weird to me.
I am in line at Bungie. I am in line.
Marathon not including the game in their collector's edition. I just don't understand that whatsoever. That blows my mind. It confuses me. I don't get that. I would never buy that. If you're gonna spend, and by the way, it's almost $200. It's like 100 and change. Let me see here.
Oh, that's nothing for you, statue boy.
There's a controller too, which is ludicrous.
Why?
The Marathon Limited Edition DualSense controller. Did they not learn with Concord?
What?
I guess not. They didn't learn that you should not be making insane amounts of tie-in product for a game that you have no clue if anyone's going to play or like. Concord did exactly the same thing. They had a controller, they had all these things, and it failed miserably. So no one bought any of it. It's sitting around in a warehouse somewhere, or was liquidated for insanely low prices. Like, no one wants that crap.
You can't... Okay, wow, we have a massive hit on our hands. Now let's try to make controllers. If you want to sell the most, you get it ready and hope it sells.
Now they're doing the same thing with Marathon. $85 Marathon controller. That is so ridiculously ludicrous.
Okay, so you don't buy it, right? Okay.
And then the collector's edition, here it is.
He's just pissed because he wants it.
So it has...
I know. Please be a huge hit, Marathon.
A 6-scale thief runner shell statue, collectible miniature weave worm, digital rewards, and more. It's trash. It's really terrible. Like, who the fuck wants that?
Yeah.
Here, I want to see what the price is. They said you got to click on the link.
Hey, is there any Marathon wrist rests available? I'm interested. I know someone that might like those. The more expensive, the better. And I'm not joking on that. Are they make sure they're made of wood, too.
They're available now.
Yeah. Just
so
a piece of wood.
$39.99. I want
just write Marathon on it. Yeah. Thank you.
How do I get it? Here it is. No, that's deluxe edition. Where's the collector's? Oh, here it is. Pre-order now, collector's edition. Where's the price? I'm going to click pre-order now.
Oh my God, look at him. Very fun show.
$189.99.
Yeah?
For a stupid figurine of one of the characters that looks retarded. A book that looks like digital slop. It looks like it's like Ghost in the Shell. A bunch of fucking postcards. I'm not kidding. It's like little art prints. This is awful.
Whoa. Who did he describe?
That looks like stupid figurine of one of the characters that looks retarded.
Okay, so here's the figure. He says, oh, it's an Asian woman. That's the problem. Oh, shoot. That's the issue. Oh, yes, look at this. This surely is retarded. This looks extremely retarded. I agree. Look at this statue. It's ridiculous.
A book that looks like digital slop. It looks like it's like Ghost in the Shell. A bunch of fucking postcards. I'm not kidding. It's like little art prints.
Oh, I'm down now.
This is awful.
Hold on, I'm more interested now.
$190 fucking dollars for
this shit? Robot?
And it doesn't have the game.
Sir, there is... the game included edition is there if you'd like to buy it.
It doesn't even have the fucking game.
Okay.
You can't make the advertised a few months ago. Why are they selling $190 collector's edition? You have to be mentally deficient if you're in charge of this project. Okay. Seriously.
I say you'd have to be mentally deficient if you don't research and learn that, nope, you can buy it with the game It's just another option without the game. Okay, but anyways, who's, as he puts it, mentally deficient, I wonder. As far as says, how can one person be so consistently wrong? It takes a rare mix of stupidity and confidence, and those two things mixed together are a dangerous brew.
Oh my God. Anyway, so I will not be spending $190 on that game. That is absolutely insane. However, I might play it. If it is an extraction shooter, and I'm new to extraction shooters, but I've been really enjoying Arc Raiders, I'd probably at least give it a try to see if it's anything good. Okay? Maybe. Why not? Why not give it a try?
Confidence is the food of the wise man, but the liquor of the fool.
See if it's any good. And if it's no good, then it's no good, and we dump it, right? That's fine. So let's see. So I think next week, I will check out High Guard when it comes out on Tuesday, and we'll either laugh at it or enjoy it, depending on if it's good or bad.
Yeah, definitely.
And then come early March, Marathon's coming out. In fact, let me add this now to my game release schedules. Here we go. So here we go. So that is High Guard. January 26th. And then Marathon is March 5th. That's the same day.
Okay, I don't care.
So I'll have 2 releases on that day, I guess. Well, I end up not liking it after a couple of streams.
Okay. Big ups to Brian, who says, just call it what it is, the morning business meeting. That's what it is. Yeah. I'm waiting for a real schedule segment here to hit the button, though.
Okay. Am I going to play Call of Duty this week? No. We don't have time for it.
No time. No time.
At most, we might have 1 open stream. If we beat Pokemon today, and if we complete Clair Obscur tomorrow, all right, then we will have an open stream coming up on Friday.
Okay.
And if we have an open stream coming up on Friday, I could do whatever I want. But I was thinking maybe we give Code Violet a second try, because some people have been requesting that, just to see if they patched it and if it's any better. And if it's dog shit, and we won't play it again. But I'm just curious because people have been asking me to try it again. I'm like, okay, maybe we'll do that on Friday. But no, we're not doing any we are not doing any Call of Duty this week.
Notes the Rock says his tea is so low it's 6 feet deep. That's why LTG requested like 250 milligrams or something. He said, I'd recommend he does about 250, 240. I mean, just depending on what he needs. Get it all working. Get that thing rocky. Remember?
Okay. So that's all I got to talk about today.
Oh,
those 2
God.
news stories, because they came out of nowhere. So now I'm just curious, what do you guys want to chat about today as we build up the stream?
Peptide of your choosing. That was funny wording. Peptide of your choosing. Yeah, I wonder how much LTG is using, by the way.
We're building up a good audience here for Pokemon so far. How y'all doing? Good morning to you, happy but cautious. How you doing? Remember to hydrate. I just did. I just had a nice refreshing sip of filtered water.
Oh, great.
Turkey Tom has been completely exposed and BTFO. Do you consider this another pro Jared moment? No, Turkey Tom was a nobody to begin with. I don't care about Turkey Tom. Like, he has no significance to anything in the human existence. Why do I care if he's been exposed or not? He doesn't affect anything. He's a fart in the wind like everybody else. Like, I don't care about him. I don't give a shit. Anyway, what's my favorite Pokemon? Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Darkfix is honestly, even though
Level 1 choice, by the way.
Code Violet
Not a bad choice, you know, but
was a bad game, it was super entertaining and funny to watch. I know. I absolutely know. It was at least fun to try. It was really a ripoff at $50. Let's see if they fixed it.
I Am Jodub says he watched that Jack Films protein video. Jack's films are those ones that's like all like weird, like retro style graphics explaining simple things, but I don't know where they're from. I just somehow see them in the timeline from time to time. It's like, is this serious or not? Is this a troll? I don't even fucking know sometimes. Like, they're all serious or are they joking sometimes? I just scroll right past, though. I don't care. I can't understand it. I don't care enough.
What's my favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Blue, the original.
Yeah,
the first one I ever
Blue.
played.
Pokemon Blue, dumb shit. Could you tell me one thing from that game you remember? Anything. One thing.
Will I ever give shiny hunting a shot? You know we've played Pokemon Legends ZA for over 60 hours. 60. 6-0. We only caught one shiny, and it was the one that shows up because of the plot. I think we only ever saw one other shiny in the game, and we couldn't get it.
That's how it should be,
So,
by the way.
That's pretty crazy, huh?
Back in my day, your entire school, there'd be one dude that saw a shiny, and that would make your week. Now, these kids now have this too fucking easy. All over the place.
That's pretty nuts.
That's how it should be.
Oh, here's a good one. This troll in chat says, name one thing in the last 30 minutes of your morning show that's been uplifting. You're just so negative. First of all, the morning show's only been on for 22 minutes. But would you like me to show you a nice, positive, uplifting part? You ready? Here it is. Ready? There it was. That was the very positive. See?
What? Oh, he blocked
Amazing.
them. Oh, that was a joke. Oh, okay. He didn't say it was going to be hilarious, so I wasn't ready for it. But he just banned them. That was the joke. Believe it? I mean, a
New
top
HBO Game
tier.
of Thrones show released today. I don't care. I haven't seen Game of Thrones since 4 seasons into the original show. I just don't care about Game of Thrones, honestly.
Why'd you get out then?
Exactly. Nostalgia. The original Pokemon is always the original and best. Like, even though I'm well aware that FromSoft has done many better things
It
since
was still hype then, right?
Dark Souls 1, I still feel like Dark Souls 1 is my favorite of the whole Soulsborne style game. It was the one that started it all.
Oscuro says Diet Bit is Dave copying Dale's fitness advice. Is that what Dale says as well? I mean, it's not like he's breaking any new ground, but he just doesn't know the details enough, so he always goes off the rails. Mechanic Drew says 2 of my 3 homes have central air. Ooh, baller alert, Mechanic Drew, baller alert. Baller alert.
Expedition 33 or Dragon Quest 11 as a good role-playing game? What do you mean? They're both great role-playing games. I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, Demon Souls is first. He did go back and play that, by the way, but it's nothing interesting. I am a central air conditioning individual, and I literally moved back from Japan because of central air conditioning. I mean, it's not all of it, but that is definitely a part of it. In Japan, there's no central air conditioning unless you get it specially made for you. And let me tell you, coming home from the freezing ass winter, and you go into your house, and the inside is literally the exact same temperature, that wears on you. And after a decade, I had enough. I'm not lying when I say that was a real part of moving back to America for me. And in the summer, when you go outside and it's humid as shit, you go inside your house and it's also just as humid as inside, you want to die. I couldn't live with it enough.
So, the point of this show is to build up attendance for the gameplay segment.
Oh, building
which is
attendance.
going to take place roughly between 15 to 30 minutes from now. So if you're here and you're saying, oh, is Pokemon coming? It is. We're going to have a nice big Pokemon stream. Where are we in the game right now? Well, we just caught Groudon, however you say their name. Groudon? I don't know how to pronounce it. Groudon. And we have to catch the other legendary from Pokemon Omega Ruby, whatever, Sapphire, whatever it's called. And once we catch the other one, then we have to see what happens in the story. I'm worried because someone had said there is a final grinding segment where you have to do 100,000 research points. That's nuts if true. Because the last time we had to do 75,000, that took 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I hope it's not
2
true.
hours.
If it is, we are going to do our darndest to grind through today and finish it up and see if we can get to the end. Because all that's left after that is what, Rayquaza? And I think that's the end of the game. There's nothing left. We've done everything at that point. So let's see how it goes. And hopefully we have a great stream. Remember when I play Pokemon for a $20 contribution? You can either name a Pokemon that I have in my box and have it added to the party for the rest of that stream.
Ooh.
Or you can...
That sounds fun. $20? $20? Are they nuts?
request that a Pokemon that's already named,
$20
perhaps one that you named on a past stream, can be in the party for the entirety of the stream. We usually have at least 2 to 3 comers for that offer, and they really seem to enjoy it.
Oh, they're
it's actually
coming.
one of the reasons why this has been one of the best supported playthroughs that I've done in a long time.
Oh, they are coming.
So, yeah, that offer is available for today, even if today is the final stream. Keep in mind, there's some brand new Pokemon we caught. I just caught the Groudon, however you say it. Maybe someone's interested in that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I like how he's like a Pokemon salesman, if you think about it. By the way, today on sale, we have a Rayquaza. Beautiful color. That is in a Quick Ball, if you're interested in that. We also are facing a Gyarados. That's my favorite Pokemon. And he is in a Dusk Ball, just letting you know there. It's like it's selling
No,
his
Jade,
phone.
it's like I said, I can't
Oh,
play
no.
new characters on night streams for Street Fighter 6. It's just not possible. In order to play a new character in Street Fighter 6, I have to take that character into their trial/combo trials, right? So I have to do basically all the tutorial stuff. Then I have to go into training mode and learn the basic combos, the strategies. Then I have to basically try to
dumb
take them online.
shit.
That's 2 hours is enough time. Like, no lie.
Jade,
It'd probably
get
take
the
over
fuck
an hour
out.
just to get that first part done. So the only way I can try a new character in Street Fighter 6 is if we start doing it as day streams. And the only way that I can do that is if people come and support these streams that I'm doing this week. So we got tomorrow night on the late stream, I'm taking Lily into ranked. And I'm going to try to get her up to master level. There's no way we're doing it in 2 hours, but I'm going to do my best to grind from 1-star diamond high up. And then Friday night, we got Friday night fights, where probably I'll pick 2 other characters and we'll go online. But I can't do new characters right now.
Yeah,
it's just
get
not
it out of-
possible. If these streams are consistently getting people to show up, engage, and support, then I will do a daytime stream or 2 of Street Fighter 6 coming up, and we'll pick a new character. But that's the
It's all about money, dumb shit.
only way I can do it.
Mr. Gorehouse says, speaks like he's trying to cool a nuclear reactor. By speaking so much? Oh, with his room. Yeah, the high temperature in his room. Well, it's 80 degrees, man. That's pretty fucking hot. And Purple Thigh says, I live in the South and can't get my room to 80. I don't think I could either. 80 is kind of intense. But Larry Longballs says, hey, old man, thanks for making me laugh every day. Thanks to you, Larry Longballs. I was never called Larry Longballs, but congratulations to you, though.
Nothing here says, when it comes to new games, do you think 2026 will again be a year of the indies, or will AAA games make a comeback? It's a good question. The thing is, Resident Evil Requiem is starting off the year for the AAA releases, right? It really is. Like, there's really nothing else that compares.
DSP just wrote that in chat, so things might not be going so well.
Starting off the year for the AAA releases, right? It really is. Like, there's really nothing else that compares to that game. And when that comes out, the thing is, Capcom's been on a good run. Pretty much every Resident Evil game that has come out in the last 5 to 10 years has been amazing. Okay? So, because of that, excuse me.
Why is my tip not working? It should. Maybe
I actually am having some confidence that Resident Evil Requiem will be good. You know, we watched the trailer for it the other day, where, what was it, the 15-minute, presentation. It looked promising. So I hope that it's good. And if that might be what gets us back into momentum for AAA studios. I don't know. I hope so. The thing is, I like AAA games. I do. I like nice graphics. I like, big giant set pieces, good voice acting, and big budgets, and all kinds of good things. But they just haven't put those out recently. We need that back, right? So let's see what happens. If GTA 6 comes out this year, that just changes the whole landscape of gaming, right? It will.
You hope it does. He hopes he can play it. He can milk that game for a year. Tip should work. I'm not sure why it's not actually.
Okay.
What the fuck? Okay. No need for a bug fix.
I'm glad that I have lots of viewers on Kick. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over 100, right? Cool. That's great for a quick morning show build up. Yeah. Over 100 viewers. Thank you, everyone who's watching me on Kick. We got over 200 on YouTube right now. Thanks to anyone watching me on YouTube. Appreciate that.
As you can see, it's very hype. Flowchart Cammy says they are grippy. Flowchart Cammy chimes in and said they are grippy. There we go.
It's grippy.
Chiming in, Flowchart Cammy here in the flesh. Well, not in the flesh, but you know what I mean. Wardog Leader says, pretty sure he said before he gets up at 9 to 10. Yes, he has. He's very clearly stated that. He's 9 to 10 wake up person. Yeah.
How did I make the thumbnail for the stream? Oh, I hand drew it. I hand drew the art. What I did is everything there is hand drawn. And then I actually printed it out with my printer and I cut it with scissors and I glued Any chance to see a retro playthrough of Pokemon Blue? I'm not sure how I would do that. Is Pokemon Blue even available?
Yes.
To play?
It is.
Anywhere? Besides original Game Boy? I don't know about that.
Play it on your computer.
I've never had a falafel sandwich. No, I have not.
I think, yeah, someone said earlier, and I agree with them. I think we need to get some new questions going. I think it's time. We've waited long enough to get a question list we need to fill out, and this morning show might be a good opportunity for us, guys. I think it might be. It's been a while. It might not be on his radar, too. I think we should do that. I've never had a falafel sandwich. Here's the funny part. Now, what do I mean by that? I've never eaten it.
I have had falafels. Yes, I have. Remember we did them years ago?
I have had falafel, though, honestly, a couple years ago.
And when I did I don't know if it was a DSP Tries It. It might have just been like a Feasting with the King, but it could have been a DSP Tries It. If you remember, I took the falafel and I dipped it in the fresh hummus. It tasted absolutely amazing. It blew me away. I'm like, wow. That combination of like deep fried flavor with the
hummus.
Almost like nuttiness of the hummus, it was like perfect.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they complement each other so well. But I never had it as like a sandwich.
Deep fry into the hummus. Hell yeah. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that?
Yep.
That's a nice one. Ready?
Yep. You know Rockstar is going to do that, Zelvania. Zelvania says, I won't even be able to play GTA 6 when it comes out. I don't own a modern console. They'll probably release the PC port 1 to 2 years later like they usually do.
That's me
because
too,
they want to double dip, triple dip.
Yeah.
They're going to sell you it on PS5 Pro and Xbox Series X, right? Then it's going to be PC a year later. Then there's going to be some kind of a special edition that's going to be a double resell. Seriously, you will end up buying that game 3 times.
No, not unless you want to. You don't have to, actually, but you can if you want. How many people are going to buy it 3 times? Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm buying it 3 times. That's just you with Street Fighter 6.
You know, here's one thing that I have a question about with GTA 6, because I haven't really heard many people talking about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it going to have GTA Online or not? Because they haven't talked about it at all. Have you noticed that? And that's so bizarre, because with GTA 5, they were really hyping GTA Online. They were like, ooh, the new online component where, you know, it's a virtual world and you're going to get immersed in this world and you're going to want to really jump in and be a part of it and, you know, make characters and roleplay. Have they even talked about the new GTA Online?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, I haven't heard that. Good question.
All they're talking about is the base game and the characters in that game and stuff like that. So I'm really wondering what's going on with that. Will it even be available during the launch of the game? Or is it going to be like they did with GTA 5 where the story releases and then like a few weeks later, then they do the online and then it all crashes and fails and doesn't work and then they have to fix it?
Yeah.
I wonder.
And they'll go out of business. Like they're always at risk of doing because they don't make successful games. Keep going. Yep. Good take, though. Definitely.
Yeah, supposedly there was a boiler explosion at a Rockstar office this morning. Don't ask me what happened there, how their boiler exploded, but apparently it did.
What, are you idiots? What? They didn't have enough street smarts? What are you going to say? How are you going to pitch at him for that? Idiots. Iwamoto says, move over Jason Schreier. DSP is the new insider. See, I don't know Jason Schreier. I'm sure people do, though, but not me. You know me.
Okay.
I don't know people. Jason Schreier. Let's see.
All right. So, what else do you guys want to talk about? And by the way, thanks for being here for the first ever DSP morning show for those that are live.
It was horrible.
If you could engage with the content, that would be splendid. If you could give the stream a like, if you are enjoying the chill vibes of the morning show, that would be very nice of you, and it would help a lot. If you're watching this morning show on demand, the very first episode, it would be
Jason Schreier. There he is.
Great. If you could like the video and leave some comments for engagement, you know, respond to any of the topics that we're talking about today. Let's get your take on those, okay?
Fuck that. Oh, he worked at Kotaku. Okay. Bethesda. Okay, he wrote some stuff about games. Got it. He's a real gaming journalist. Okay, got it. An actual gaming journalist. Gotcha, though. Anyone supports, guys,
And
as you
also
can tell.
keep in mind that you can support the content however
Yeah.
you see fit.
How?
Whether you like
How?
to do a super chat or become a member or give some memberships on YouTube.
Oh.
If you wanted to send me some kicks or perhaps become a sub or send some gifted subs on Kick or maybe a tip via PayPal, all those things are greatly appreciated. Thanks to anyone who contributes to the show. Right now we have one contribution so far this morning. Jade, okay, gotcha. He says he would like to see Randy again. Randy is in the party already.
I'd love to see Randy again. Is Randy the one he requested a female?
You know, Jade,
Is that,
okay,
that,
gotcha.
that one makes me feel a little funny, not gonna lie. When Jade, literally, this is not a joke, it's not a troll comment. Jade requested a female Pokemon of one type. I can't remember what it was, but oh, mama.
He says he would like to see Randy again. Randy is in the party
Yeah,
already.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You know, we
oh,
haven't
the
really
snake.
swapped
Okay,
him out or
the
anything
snake.
in a long time. We're talking about the Pokemon party. for the record.
Pyroar, yeah, Pyroar.
No, there will never be a guest on the DSP Morning Show. The DSP Morning Show is just a chill vibe interacting with you guys. That's it.
Okay.
Guests always
Thank
will
God.
be on the Level 1 podcast, for
Thank
sure.
God.
Or a special edition. It will never be on the morning show. That's the whole thing, is this show is supposed to be relaxed, laid back, not really planned out. If anything happens, like today we had some news, but if anything happens, it's on the cuff, spontaneous.
It's on the cuff. It's on the cuff.
If anything happens, like today we had some news, but if anything happens, it's on the cuff.
It's on the cuff. It's on the cuff. Yeah, it'll be right on the old cuff there. Cuff links, huh? I really have to poop right now, says, your morning streams cheer me up, DSP. I have been going through a lot. I caught my husband staying up till 3 a.m. He was hammered and was sending paragraph-style love letters to other men. Oh, please say a response to that, please.
Spontaneous. Nothing. If anything happens, like today we
Please.
had some news, but if anything happens, it's on the cuff. Spontaneous. Nothing special. You know, I would never say, "Oh, a trailer came out. Let's react to it." No, that's for the podcast. You see, that's the difference.
Ah, that's the difference. Pat Noticer says ALT knows more people from his own century. This is my own century, but my knowledge of media is very narrow. That's not a lie. That's true. That's a fact.
That's a lie. My PayPal is working. If you continuously lie about that, you will be removed.
Ooh.
Rod has just sent a super chat my way.
Okay, what does this one say?
Thank you so much, Rod.
Ooh,
He
let's
says,
see how he handles this.
I mean, it's not really your thing. Would you have any desire to go on an MLC podcast, one of the highest super chatted comedy podcasts on YouTube?
MLC
They would split the
podcast.
net with you anytime you go on. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? I'm going to explain how the internet works. A lot of people seem to be confused. Okay? Here's how the internet works. Okay? If someone
MLC podcast has 14,000 subscribers. Misery Loves Company podcast, I guess.
runs a podcast, what happens is they seek guests for their show.
Yeah.
They reach out and they contact potential guests and invite them on their show. Okay, that's how it works. I think people seem to have this really confused notion of how it works. They think, why don't you just appear on a show? Because that's not how it works. They would have to reach out to me via one of my public methods, like DM me on X.
Oh, Major League
or
Clowns.
send me an email and say, hey, DSP, we're interested in having you on the show. Here's when we do our show. Here's the method by which we do our show. Would you like to talk about being a guest? Then I would consider it and either accept or deny and set it up with them. It's
can't
not
find
just
it.
I just magically appear on the show, or I just go and I harass people who run shows and say, hey, can I be on your show? No.
He gave you $10.
That's not how it works. They invite you. You see?
That's what they're doing there now?
I legit have no idea why people have this real confusing notion of how podcasts work. Like, it's not, Joe Rogan has a podcast, so I harassed the Joe Rogan Experience crew and say, can I go on the show a million times and see if they let me on? No. Joe Rogan gets interested in me and then contacts me and says, would you be on my show? That's
No,
how
that's
it works.
don't worry,
And
that's
why
not
I'll
gonna
never be
happen.
on the Joe Rogan Experience
Yeah.
because he'll never care about me.
It looks like MLC, their podcasts are behind a Patreon paywall after they do them live because I can't see any. There's clips of them. It looks like they talk about Steel Toe, Mersh, Dabbleverse a bit, that kind of thing. A little bit of Dabbleverse vibes going on here. Seem to be a bit older.
You see how it works?
I don't know anything about him, though, so I might be wrong. Just going off what I can find. Yeah, exactly.
Rod did another $5 super chat and says, trust me, they'll reach out. I'm an emissary. If you don't outright reject it, expect a DM. They can always DM me. I don't know anything about it. I've never heard of it. I don't even know what it is. If someone ever DMs me and says, hey, you're interested in being on a show, I always look into it. I'm not saying I'm going to say yes, just saying I will look into it. Simple as that.
I hope you're ready for 1,000 DMs that appear to be from that fucking podcast now. Cerulean86 says, they invite you. And yeah, they invite you. Anyway, go ask Asmund to have me on. You'll have to ask him. Go ask him. Go ask him. Come on. Chuck Berry says, why would someone buy just the swag without the physical game? Guy who only buys digital games just ranted for 20 minutes about digital-only future. Exactly. And someone that has bought more, physical shit that's not the game than 99% of the earth.
Cool. Thanks
He literally harassed Asmongold on Twitter to get that interview. But yeah, definitely. Stop doing it, dumb shit.
Chats.
Hey, and he's so salty, man. Relax. Yeah, pull that up, Jamie. So you're most famous for jerking off. Pull that up, Jamie. Man, what were you doing here? Man, you were really cranking that thing. Well, allow me to explain, Joe. I was depressed during this time. Look at you, are going at it. Wow, then the head goes back. Wow.
I don't know anything about this Reddit moderator or whatever. I don't care. I don't use Reddit. Reddit is completely worthless. I would never use Reddit. There's no reason to ever go on that site. I'm not even kidding. Like, I never in my life have used Reddit.
Reddit is a great fucking website. That's how you Google and then you find the Reddit post. Reddit is an incredible resource. It can be degenerate. You don't want to spend too much of your time there, but it's very useful.
Ever? There's no point to ever using it. It has no
great subreddits,
useful information, or any reason to ever go there. So I don't know anything about a Reddit moderator arguing. Who gives a fuck about Reddit?
Yes, they comes from the person that pays for Twitter, correct?
No, I didn't hear about Boogie faking his own death, but I mean, he's on a show called Lolcow Live where it's a bunch of scripted nonsense, so I wouldn't be shocked if that's something that was planned.
Not that you guys care about this, but there is a little bit of lore there on the Amberlynn thing. The host of that show that does the Amberlynn shit, he literally went on Boogie's stream, but he didn't know Boogie was live. And they were talking about Amberlynn. He said, yeah, that's my storyline right now, Boogie. And he didn't know he was live. So Boogie panics and says, we're live right now. And then he got it. And they tried to say now that I knew you were live. I was just saying. So I didn't want to mean actual story. But they literally said, that's my storyline right now. She's supposed to leave and come back. It's amazing. Like, it's so dumb. Like, the actual show is shit. But, like, they're just failing at pretending to be real, But people still, a lot of people view them still, though. I guess they like the train wreck, It's a scripted moment. Yeah, that's what they said or something. I don't remember.
No, I don't think that Joe Rogan or his kids know me in any way. I don't think so. I'm not culturally relevant in that way anymore. Maybe if this was 15 years ago, but I'm not there. I'm not a big known guy except for drama here or there. That's about it. So no, they're not going to know who I am. I did get a good night's sleep last night, Jade. Actually, I did a really big workout last night, which kind of pooped me out, and then I was able to sleep very soundly last night as a result. Yeah, so definitely. It actually worked out pretty well. Cypress TV, how you doing, man? 33 months as a member, and he's back. He says, what up? Finally able to catch the stream. It's good to have you back, Cypress.
Yeah. There you go, Cypress. Remember him? That's a certain famous guest host of Smart Guys, Cypress. Matt Ice says, if Phil was smart, he'd keep this Pokemon scam going for as long as possible by shiny hunting, but that makes too much sense for senile Phil. Yeah, I really think he should be, like, Pokemon should be a weekly thing. Like, make it the same day every week and say we're going back into Pokemon ZA. It would literally work. That's honest advice. What is this? 2015.
With Pokemon. Okay.
Okay.
What else you guys want to chat about this morning before we start
we're done.
with Pokemon? 'Cause
Morning
we'll
show's
start with
done.
Pokemon soon. But we're chilling. We're having a good time. So we'll wait a little longer here. Great attendance right now, but I know what's going to happen is when we go to play Pokemon, half of you are going to leave.
Yeah, that's the
That's
problem.
what always happens. As soon as we start with Pokemon, half the audience leaves.
That's the thing.
It's like, ah.
That's the problem, huh?
Well, it is what it is. Excuse me. No, I've never played ranked Pokemon. I don't even know anything about that.
Ranked Pokemon. How about your IVs? Do you know what an IV is? Have you ever IV trained? Anyone else want to ask me to go on their podcast? Can I yell at anyone else?
If half the people leave during Pokemon, why is it in rotation still? Because those who stick around for Pokemon are
Give money.
very engaged and supportive audience, to be
Yes.
honest. Like, even though, let's say, for example, we're about to play Pokemon and we're going to dip below 200 viewers on YouTube. We'll probably have under 100 on Kick. I'm serious. These people love Pokemon. They come by. They talk with me the entire stream about Pokemon. They help me with the different weaknesses and things that I need to know about Pokemon. And then they support the stream. So in this case, it's an audience that's not a huge one, but it is a very engaged and supporting one. So why would I not continue on with that project, right? It might not be for everyone, but hey, I'm a variety streamer. I do a variety of content for a variety of viewers. Therefore, if there is a project that I do that is lesser attended but still is getting great engagement and support, there's no reason to say, oh, I'm not going to do it. I ultimately would like good attendance and support for everything that I do, but I can't make that happen, you know? There's nothing I can really do about that, but in this case, it's worked really well. It's been one of the longest running, best engaged and supported playthroughs I've done in a very long time. Today being the grand finale, possibly. I don't know what's next. If we have to grind for 100,000 points or not, we'll have to see. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Great tune there, though. Ooh. Orchestral transition. Classic.
For this year's Game of the... No, I would never count Pokemon for this year's Game of the Year. It's a game that came out last year. No, that would not happen.
I have so much more to give! I know I
right.
can reach my top form of begging!
Well, anything else to talk about today, folks? Because like I said, the one thing that I do want to talk about, which we didn't talk about today, is this marathon coming up. I want to do a marathon in early February.
I will not forget all the things I've learned!
And with some of the ideas that we've had is to continue the Mega Man event and finish up Mega Man 8 and play 9 and 10. We've also talked about doing a marathon where I just do a variety of games that people nominate, and they're all games I haven't played yet. So it's like a first-time experience with each game to see if any of them are good and things that I would want to play in my rotation or not. Another idea was someone said to do like a Dark Souls marathon where we take a Dark Souls game and maybe we mod it and we do like a run to see how these mods affect the game. You know, it's supposed to be like a new experience. So all of those are possible ideas for a marathon. So I want to start planning and figuring that out so that we can lock in a date for early February and then type it up and get excited for it. Oh, the other thing would have been a Super Bowl marathon where we do one either right before or on the Super Bowl, and that we've done as well. So that's like 4 different ideas, but I'm not sure which one to go with.
Wow.
And I think it will be next week. Now, next week is a short week for me.
Yes, it is, No
next
Hawks.
week, I'm only here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm off Thursday and Friday, but I'm back on Saturday. So here's what we'll do. One of those days of next week on a podcast,
Ooh,
we will do
Tashigi,
my
too.
Game of the Year awards countdown.
I can spot Tashigi anywhere, No Hawks. I got you.
And then on another one of those podcasts, possibly the 31st, so the final day of January, we will do the best and worst of DSP Tries It 2025, where we'll look at the best episodes and worst things that I tried, stuff like that, okay? So that'll be coming up next week.
Into this fucking acoustic.
Over the course countdown, but it's going to be on this podcast, okay?
Great transition.
So thank you. That was Chimchar with a $2 super chat. Wait, did I already add that? No, I didn't, right? No.
Silas Sama says, how many versions of Street Fighter 2 Turbo does he have? Oh, infinite. Street Fighter 6, he has 3. I just know that one. But Street Fighter 2 Turbo, infinite. He even had like the boards for them on arcades. He'll have every version possible of GTA 6. I think he'll just get PC. Well, excuse me, console then PC when he wants to do mods. I don't know. But
Make it? No. Will I watch the Super Bowl if the Seahawks make it? No. I don't care.
why having fun for that?
Abdullah says, would you order chicken wings and nacho chips for the Super Bowl? It's the usual combo for NFL Super Bowl. If we do a marathon during the Super Bowl, then maybe I would order that kind of food during the Super Bowl and almost do a TSP tries it on it, right? We could. But that's if we do a Super Bowl marathon. I don't know if we want to do that or not.
Yeah, a lot of choices. So many decisions.
Epic Pulse, thanks for $2. I appreciate that.
He says, stop ignoring MLK Day. You gonna ignore it, though? You could say Happy MLK Day or something. It's not a big deal. You could say it. Nope. Nope.
If you do a Super Bowl marathon, it makes no sense to not play Madden games. Well, that's the thing. I don't really care about Madden. I don't want to play it. So that's why I'm thinking just don't do a Super Bowl marathon, right? Just do something different. Maybe do it like the day before the Super Bowl. That way people won't, or the day after. You know, it depends on the date. We'll have to look, but basically do it not on the Super Bowl so that way people won't make an excuse that they can't make it because the Super Bowl was on.
People can't make the excuse. I don't want you to have any excuses. Dumb shit.
On the Super Bowl, that way people won't, or the day after. You know, it depends on the date. We'll have to look, but basically do it not on the Super Bowl so that way people won't make an excuse that they can't make it because the Super Bowl was on.
I don't want people to have any excuse for not being here. Matthew says he wouldn't play GTA 6. One of the main characters is a good-looking woman, but the other is a fit man, so maybe he'll play it. Oh, yeah, you could play as both, right? And, yeah, one attractive man, attractive woman. So, well, we'll probably like that part better. If they don't over-sexualize her, that's the key. Spicy Latina, too. He might have some bad memories with that. She is a spicy Latina. I remember that.
He's going to try to make himself look like John Madden, which is pretty crazy.
He did. That was kind of interesting, the Nicolas Cage John Madden movie. Could be cool.
Weather button downs.
Okay,
you know,
please.
like
Oh,
shirts.
God.
Well, it's not necessarily Hawaiians. It's just like more like light weather button downs. You know, like short sleeve shirts. Because they're not all Hawaiian shirts. I have a good variety of them. They come back when the weather gets warmer again. That's the thing. Like around spring-ish time, that's when I bring those back. And then that goes all through spring, summer, and early fall. Then around early fall, I go to long sleeve shirts and fall and winter attire.
Big ups North.
Today, I'm wearing a lighter shirt again because we have full sun outside again.
No!
This is ridiculous. It is cooler. It's not as warm today. But still, we've been getting full sun every single freaking day.
Shit!
All week. Fuck. And according to this, it's like on and off now. And so the temperatures are up and down. I can't wear cooler clothes till it's actually cool. And it looks like it'll start being cool on Thursday. So, yeah, like I want to wear sweaters and stuff again. I can't. It's too hot. I'm not even kidding. It's spring weather. But it's not even the middle of winter, and we have spring weather. So global warming is hurting us. I think what they were saying is that this year is that El Nino thing.
Yeah,
which
El
is
Nino.
That tropical current that comes throughout the Pacific Ocean, and it warms everything up. So we have that this year. So we have no snow, no cold temperatures at all.
This is one of those people that you work with, you know, this everything they do is talk about the weather, and you want to die every time. And like you try to, maybe this is just me, but I work at the bank. There's one person that all they want to do is talk about the fucking weather. And I get more and more not nice about how I'm showing I really don't care about the weather, dude. Like I'm just here. We got to work here together, man. I don't need to hear about the weather. So first you're like, yeah, okay, pretty cool. And then you say, yeah, huh? And then you start walking farther and farther away. So that hopefully they get it. But at some people, they never get it. A DSP would never get it. I'd be like literally rude. Like, I got to go. Like right when they start the weather story, it's like clearly rude. But like, all right, man, I really, really don't need this right now, man.
Nothing.
They follow you
Did I
around.
see Mortuary's assistant?
I always give older people a pass on that. This was a younger person. I can still remember their fucking face. I'm laughing. I remember. Like, he was a young dude. Like, dude, we got to talk about other shit, man. Do you like any sports?
Did I see Mortuary's assistant is getting a movie? Would I watch
Ooh.
it? The premise of Mortuary assistant could be scary. If you were in a mortuary and actually the bodies were coming alive and you were getting sucked into another dimension and stuff, the game itself was not very good in my opinion. But it could be a good movie. Maybe the movie would actually be better than the game.
No, yeah, you do have to start with the weather with customers, though. I'm talking about an employee. Customers, of course, you always do weather because it's like mindless, so you do it without thinking. But when you're working with someone, it's like, all right, man, we really don't have to do this every day. Dream killer. No, I'm just being honest. He wouldn't. I mean, clearly they didn't care. They kept telling me about the weather forever, so they didn't care. Let's not feel bad for that person. I'm sure they're doing well.
Use the wrist rest that moves with your mouse. No, I talked about this last night.
Oh yeah, go ahead, please.
So,
hey, I got it. Wrist rest update. Wrist rest. Get ready.
I have the wrist rest that goes on your wrist, and it has the strap and everything.
Ooh,
okay,
wrist rest.
To show you how it works. So it goes on your wrist, and it actually has a magnetic strap that holds it in place, and it's good.
Whoa!
It glides all
Look how
around
cool he
the
looks.
desk. It works really, and it's good.
Yeah. You watching this, FGC? Brokies? Look what I got. This probably costs more than your yearly salary, by the way. Dumb shits.
It glides all around your desk. It works really well.
Look how cool he is.
For first-person shooters. So when I played Call of Duty last, I really enjoyed using this wrist rest. It was incredibly comfortable, and it helped a lot with my aim. It actually did. No lie, I'm not going to lie. I thought, oh, it's just a piece of plastic. No,
That's a rare combo.
it helped a lot with my aim. It actually did. No lie, I'm not going to lie. I thought, oh, it's just a piece of plastic. No, it legit works. It's actually incredibly good
No lie, I'm not gonna lie.
for FPS games.
I've never done that one.
However, I tried using it with other games. Like when I started playing RimWorld a couple weeks ago, it didn't work at all. My wrist was hurting.
What?
So I just went and got a standard, like foam wrist rest, memory foam wrist rest, and that one is super comfortable.
Hold on a second. You bought another one? After all that initial buying because that didn't work? He bought another one and didn't use the 18 ones you already bought?
Like foam wrist rest, memory foam wrist rest. So I just went and got a standard.
Why did you buy the other ones then? They're just sitting there.
Like foam wrist rest, memory foam wrist rest, and that one is super comfortable for like regular gaming. So if you're someone who's going to be moving your hand around a ton because you're playing, you're aiming, and you're moving, you'll want something like this for competition. But outside of that, you just kind of need a regular one for other regular stuff, or else it doesn't really work very well. So there you go.
What about the wood one? Hospital band drip. Fist of the North Star says, he'll make her bald in formless clothes. If that's an option, I hope it's not. Nerdbrew Gaming says Kings County flag literally has MLK on it. Yeah, it doesn't mean he has to talk about it, dumb shit. And it's kind of awkward. He didn't even say anything. He ignored that part of the super chat. It's not like, what does he think it's woke to say happy MLK or something? What are you scared of? Just say yeah. Happy MLK Day, everybody. What?
And yeah, that's what I mean. I bought all this stuff. I bought, a high-end gaming keyboard, a high-end gaming wireless mouse. I bought, obviously, an OLED monitor for gaming, not just for FPSs, but for other games too. I bought the wrist rest. I bought all these accessories.
I'm just trying to get in his mindset, right? Why would he think that? I'm thinking that might be what he thinks. I'm wondering,
Played Call of Duty and no one cared. That's why I was frustrated that day a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no.
And I went and played Call of Duty and no one cared.
Yeah.
That's why I was frustrated that day a couple weeks ago. Remember, I even talked about it, did a special thing, and I said, yeah, guys, I'm frustrated because I spent all this time and effort upgrading my setup to make it,
money, you mean?
Prime equipment for any kind of gaming, and you guys just don't care about Call of Duty no matter what I do, even when I'm doing good, because that was the thing. It improved my performance. I had a positive kill-death ratio. I was kicking ass.
I need money for that.
People still didn't care. Well, that sucks.
Don't you get it?
I guess it is what it is. We're going to have to wait. Maybe with High Guard next week, people will care. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe with the next Call of Duty. I don't know. I just feel like it was sad that it was a failed investment. I put so much into it, and people just don't care about Call of Duty right now.
Well, no. They don't care about
We get no
DSP
snow at all in
Gaming.
Washington, King Michael. Seriously, like we used to.
They don't care about DSP Gaming's Call of Duty. Go ahead.
Get at least a few inches a year. We get nothing now. It's too hot. We haven't had a day of freezing temperatures. It's like spring outside, so there's no way we could have snow. It sucks. Shock says, what do I think is the best game to movie or TV series ever? The thing is, there just haven't been that many, and the ones that have come out haven't been good, to be honest. Like, I mean, a lot of them I haven't seen. Like, I didn't see Detective Pikachu and stuff like that. I'm watching Fallout right now, and I really like it, but a lot of people are hating on it. I don't know why. I think that the Fallout TV show is probably one of the best conversions ever. It's taking the lore from the game, and it's extrapolating upon it, adding to it, making it more interesting. I like it a lot. I actually think that the Fallout TV show may be my favorite, but
Wow.
I don't know.
His favorite show. High praise. Twerk to Spec says Ray DeVito from MLC is literally Phil but thin. Ooh. See, I don't know anything about MLC. I hope they do. It's not going to happen. If they're in that realm, they're not going to bring DSP on to talk about how awesome he is at gaming, right? He loves Fallout, the TV show. He loves it. Bethesda, celebrate. You felt it.
What is this one called? I have no idea. It's a very generic one I got off Amazon.
Yep.
I actually tried a few different ones. They all sucked, and then this one ended up being really comfortable, but I have no clue. It's cheap. It's just a cheap memory foam rest. It's not
$12.
anything special. It's not anything that, to be excited or whatever.
No review necessary, they mean? Mike Greer Gaming says the Cuff is a gay nightclub in Seattle. No joke. Okay, we do have the unicorn, but I will find this as well. Hang on. It's going to ruin my search history, but it's fine. The Cuff, Seattle. Ooh, yeah, you're right. It is. Come on. The Cuff Complex.
The Fallout TV show feels like a long game cutscene. That's what it is. It's a TV show. It's not interactive. It's a cutscene. You're right.
I'll show you.
That's dead on correct. That's exactly what the show is meant to be. A fair assessment.
Welcome to a very fair assessment. Welcome to the Cuff Complex. Happy hour weekdays 4 to 8. Jello shots, tall boys, wells, touchdowns, premium doubles, and eats. What's a touchdown? I'm kind of scared. How much for a touchdown? Your finest touchdown, sir. Be gentle. It's my first time. Oh, you want to see the inside, though. The inside's hopping. Oh, you gotta love this logo. Oh, this logo is my favorite.
The Mario
this is
Galaxy
the best.
movie will be better than the...
This is the best. Welcome to the Cuff. Okay, that's 100% going to be the thumbnail tomorrow. Just letting you know now. Act surprised. Welcome to the Cuff, boys. Hell yeah. Come on. With the cuff on. The one cuff. Oh, God. Get ready for that tomorrow. I love that logo. That is hype. That is hype. All right, come on. We're all cuffing.
Show.
We're going cuffing. Oh my God! I can't show
you can
anymore.
like whatever you like.
Oh yeah.
I can't stop you from liking something.
I love
the
the
share
cuff.
my opinions, and you know my opinion on the Mario movie. I hated it. I thought it was the most boring slop I've ever seen, and it completely squandered 30 plus years of history of a game franchise, maybe almost 40 years of game history of a franchise, for nothing. Literally for nothing.
It's a Mario movie for kids, sir. It ruined the legacy. They know about all the princesses, those incredible storylines of Mario saving the princess. They just threw away. For what? Jack Black to be Bowser? Fuck this. Not my Mario.
But hey, it made money, right?
Not my Mario.
Congrats on getting MVP and Rivals again, Jay. must be really good at it.
Hey, I got first in Hearthstone yesterday. Can I get a congratulations? Come on. What?
Why am I using AI slop for my thumbnail instead of real art?
Yes.
Well, because I can't draw. I have no graphic design experience whatsoever. I can't hire anyone to do work for me because if I do, they're afraid of getting harassed by my detractors and people on Kiwi farms. So no one wants to associate with me in a professional manner. It's also why I can't get a real editor. So getting harassed by my...
Hold on. Let me hear this again.
Well, because I can't draw.
Uh-huh.
I have no graphic design experience whatsoever.
Yeah.
I can't hire anyone to do work for me because if I do, they're afraid of getting harassed by my detractors and people on Kiwi farms. So no one
Okay, you could do that very privately, actually, but go ahead.
wants to associate with me in a professional manner.
Well, that's
It's
because you leak their shit on Discord, on your stream.
also why I can't get a real editor.
Okay.
That's why. So I use AI, and AI works. I'm tossing, I pay for it, and I toss into one of these AI services, and I tell it what I want, and I tweak it a few times, and it looks good. So that's why.
It doesn't look good, I promise you there.
Very simply put. No, I never watched Beetleborgs or VR Troopers.
It looks like a completely different person, King, but Matthew Fachin says ALT invite Phil to that being said. Okay, I'll send him an email. It's easy enough. He definitely reads those.
Oh, I know that absolutely nobody cares that I'm using AI with a rational brain. I know that. It's only idiots who just want to complain about every single thing that I do and say it's no good. Just like every single person has been using AI background music for like 5 years now in all of their content.
That's not true.
And it was fine. But
That's not true.
the moment that I subscribed to the Roland Bridgecast catalog and started using it, everyone just complained, oh, how dare you?
That's not true.
Flop, it's terrible. But everyone has already done it, and you had no problem with them, but it's you, so we don't like it. Oh, so it's not that you don't like me using the music, it's that you just complain about everything I do, so I don't
That's not true.
care anymore. Like, I just ignore it.
Yeah, the funny part is he says his base take on AI is that you should never use it for creative things. Making a thumbnail is a very creative thing, but can't do that.
There's no point in paying attention to a whiny child who pulls on your leg every 2 seconds. That's just a whiny child. Away with you.
Now, Butterlord, this is a little inside baseball. I'm liking the Overload, Undead Overload summons right now. But when I win, my sons say, "Oh, it must be a weak lobby." No, it's not. No, it's not a weak lobby. It's a strong lobby. There was good players in there. You can never prove it though.
What do you mean I pick dumb songs? Do you don't like this one? Here, listen to this song. Played the piano, it sounds good on the morning show.
What the fuck?
I don't pick the songs. They just automatically play. Like this one.
You, in a very real way, though, you do choose the songs because you're choosing to play a random playlist of random AI shit.
One's ragtime. I'll thumb this one down. I don't particularly like any of the ragtime stuff that it plays.
Hey, you dumb shit! It plays whatever it wants. I will thumb this down, though. I don't like this one so much. That's personal. That's for me and Catherine's fun time. I'll put that back in the list. Anybody want to give him $50? That's what he's waiting for. Anybody?
I actually think
that's a joke, by the way. But that's what DSP is thinking.
the
Anyone?
ragtime stuff isn't very good.
Can
So
we get to 50?
I'm thumb that one down, so it doesn't play it again.
Just waiting for money here,
Okay.
everybody.
Now this is podcasting.
Oh, excuse me. Morning showing. Sometimes I have a morning showing.
Okay. So
Oh,
any
go
last
ahead.
minute
Yeah,
stuff
go
you
ahead,
guys
go
want
ahead.
to chat about?
Please.
Before we get set up for Pokemon. Because now we've been doing the morning show for about an hour. I feel like that's a good length to keep it. And I'd like to get started with Pokemon, although admittedly, it looks like we don't have any of the regulars for Pokemon here yet. Because usually by now we'd have 2 or 3 people coming by and saying, hey, I want this Pokemon in the party and stuff. So I wonder how the stream's going to do today. I mean, this is potentially the final Pokemon stream.
Oh
I guess
my
we'll see how it
God.
goes.
Junon, I say oddly yes. It's like it's very mid. It's like 5 out of 10. It's not a definite skip, but it's not a definite win either. Mid, I'd say. NW News says Phil is a lot like Dorian Gray, but boring and gay. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
What do you mean? Heartbreaker says, do any of those classic RPGs you want to play have a name game for the audience like Pokemon does? I have no idea what that means. Name game?
60 seconds on the clock. Please write your favorite food.
Thanks, Nothing Here. You taking off? All right. Because we're getting started.
Too
in a
bored.
moment here.
Too bored.
Well, speak of the devil,
Speak of the devil.
I've just received a $40 tip,
That same person. There it is.
and it says,
Now we can start. Please keep someone in the party.
I would like to remain anonymous. Looking forward to the stream. Please keep Frankie and Casper in the party for today. So this is the person who has been keeping those two particular Pokemon in the party for quite some time,
It's a babysitting system that you pay for.
and they're contributing right now. Okay, so thank you very much to the anonymous $40 tipper.
It's a babysitting system.
We will keep Frankie and Casper in the party for today.
I will keep them well
Per your
fed.
request.
Make sure
Thank you
they're
so
taken
much.
care of. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you.
All right. Good enough to start?
All right.
I think the Pokemon's the one game. I know you guys say anonymous a lot, but this is literally one of the games that does unironically work with this audience because this is what they love.
All right, I think it's time to end the show.
Told you.
So now you
Let's
can
get
see
the
kind of
fuck
vibe that
out
we're
of
gonna
here
have on the
now.
morning show. As you saw,
It was
I,
horrible.
by chance today, had some stuff to talk about because some stuff had happened. You know, High Guard is coming out next week. We'll probably give it a go. And in early March 5th, Marathon releases, and yeah, I'll probably end up trying that too. But normally, I probably won't have specific topics to talk about on this show. The whole idea is that we're just kind of relaxing and interacting and seeing what you guys want to talk about. It'll give people a lot of chance to perhaps ask me questions, do just some chill Q&A and stuff like that. But it definitely is not ever going to really have any kind of guided focus or anything like that. There'll never be reacting to anything on this show.
You've
There'll never
explained
be a
this
guest
already.
on this show.
Okay.
That stuff will be kind of reserved for the Level 1 podcast where we'll have more targeted stuff to talk about. For example,
He's had a total of what? 3 guests on the Level 1 podcast in 3 years. But yes, very important that the guests will not be on this show. Okay, got it?
tomorrow we are going to do a podcast because tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, they're going to put out a Life is Strange broadcast explaining the future of the franchise.
Ooh.
And the expectations are they're going to announce probably 1 or 2 new games coming out.
I say ooh, but I haven't, I checked out after the second one.
Where the plot is going. And I'm interested in that. So I want to react to that on tomorrow's podcast. So tomorrow there'll be a podcast. We'll probably watch and react to that together. And anything else going on as well. Same thing, I believe later this week you have Xbox is doing a presentation. And so I'll probably the day after that presentation do a podcast, react to that presentation because they're supposed to talk about the new Fable, the new Forza Horizon, and a third game as well. That's the kind of stuff that the podcast is saved
Perfect.
up for, while this is just chilling and building up the stream attendance. Okay?
Good thing to build up stream attendance. And you just said admitted himself, it'll go down to half this when the game starts. It won't go down to half, but it'll be less than 200 very quickly.
I hope that makes sense.
No, it
I hope
doesn't.
that you guys enjoy. And I'll see you on the next morning show, which will be coming on Wednesday morning. In fact, the next morning show will be the build-up to Build with Phil, because on Wednesday I'm going to be bringing
my
Legos
God.
back to stream. And we're going to start work on that Super Mario Brothers Lego set. It's the Super Mario World, Mario riding Yoshi.
Daystream Legos?
We're going to start building that as the daytime stream on Wednesday. And we'll see how it goes. I hope we can get people for it and they'll chill. But the thing is, having an hour build up, then going into it will be a nice chill way to do it, you know? I just got a $2 tip. Someone says, don't sweat it. Asmongold uses AI for his content too. If he does...
Does he? What content does he need to use AI for? The only thing I've ever seen of AI's of Asmongold's content is just clips of his stream.
Great. Good for him. If he doesn't, great. I know that he probably pays an editor to edit stuff, right?
Oh, he watches AI content.
Which is
Well,
cool, because I wish I could do that, honestly. But it is what it is, right? Okay.
This is the music we play before nap time, everybody. So get ready.
All right. Let us end our first ever episode of the morning show. I would love feedback. If you watched this show today on demand or whatever,
Orwell.
let me know. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumb up. Please leave comments. I want
Thumb
to know
down.
what you think about the morning show. Any suggestions, any improvements, anything did you like, you didn't like? I would love to hear it. Okay?
It was just like any other time you don't have a podcast.
Sound good?
Sound good?
All right. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time for the DSP morning. Set up, everybody. We're going to get set up for Pokemon now. Got to get all the monitor, lighting, everything changed around here. I'm probably going to go make myself a coffee. I'm
Why
thinking.
not? Why not? You've been awake for so many hours, you might need a second one.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, definitely cool.
All right.
How many
Yeah,
times can we say all right?
Let's get set up. Let's get started. Let's start moving everything around and do everything. Here we go. Let's move the monitor first.
Forgot what you're doing?
TV, do you like Pokemon? Mad TV, do you like Pokemon?
Mad TV. That's his friend from Kick. Well, they're not really friends, but he raids him. You like Pokemon, Mad
You ever
TV?
played Pokemon before, Mad TV? You ever made content of Pokemon?
Dent small talk. Have you ever played a video game? Have you ever held a controller?
The older
Huh?
gens.
Ah,
I respect that. I love
respect
the older
that.
gens. Like I said, my favorite Pokemon ever is Pokemon Blue.
You ever find yourself playing a Nintendo game?
All right, let's
What the fuck was that?
I wonder how many people we had watching. So
You ever have a Sega Genesis system, Mad TV?
This was the thumbnail for today's morning show. I like it. I'm going to use this. Maybe I'll
Ever seen a grown man naked?
make new ones in the future too.
Yeah, I
but
got
like
you.
that
I
one.
got you. I stole it though. Who said it first? I stole it. There you go. Thief of Alheru. I stole it. I called it out. Stolen valor, but I'll proudly say when I do that.
Okay, all the lights are off. Let me go ahead and swap over. We have to swap over to the Switch 2 now, and then I'm going to go make myself a coffee before we begin, and then we'll get started. Okay?
Okay, pull up those pants. Yeah. All right. And here we go. You guys love this.
Believe it or not, Phil isn't on stream. Please leave a message in the chat. I went for a walk, or I'm using my phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not on stream.
Misery Merchants work there. Legends. That is very good.
All right? Yeah, cool.
I went back and
All right.
watched the original one. Yeah, it's funny. Believe it or not, I'm not at home.
All right, working? Yeah, cool. Let's boot the game. You guys can listen to the music while I make my coffee. All right? Let's boot this up.
Oh my God. He's not even going to coffee yet?
So, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go make myself a coffee. And then we are going to continue with Pokemon Legends ZA. We have another legendary fight to do. And then after the legendary fight, we're going to see if the game makes us grind again. If so, we should have enough time to grind through it on stream and actually finish the game today. We'll have to see. All right? I hope they're not going to make us do 100,000 points of grinding, but they might. We'll
Oh
have
yeah,
to
I
see.
saw. Cerulean showed me that. I'll
Okay.
share it.
So enjoy this chill music. I'll be right back with a coffee in hand, and then we will begin with Pokemon Legends ZA for today, okay? And again, for $20,
Oh, yeah.
you can choose a Pokemon to be in
Uh-huh.
the party for today. You can name
Cool.
a Pokemon that's never been named before. It's up to you, all right? So thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay, it's up to you. You too can enter your Pokemon into the DSP Pokemon daycare program. What'll happen is you give me $20, and I'll hold your Pokemon safely in my party for the next 2 to 3 hours. And when I say 2 to 3 hours, I don't mean gameplay for 2 or 3 hours, because remember, I do have to do my normal begging during those 2 or 3 hours. So you're looking at about an hour's worth of gameplay. However, I don't have to actually use the Pokemon. It will just be in my team. Thank you. If this sounds interesting to you, donate now. He's down to 188 viewers already. What do I mean by that? There's 184 people watching him on stream now, and there was 240, but they're all gone. The dude says, what happened to the last COD? Well, he gets his blood pressure up too much, and he got the new setup, and no one gave money. So, oh, you love it. Ingrid code. NW News says, when you return the other rest, did you ask for money back on card or Amazon credit? That would light his melted candle. Who's going to ask it? Oh, yeah, that would be funny. He would say, I don't even know what you're talking about. Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. We're just trying to say some trolley shit. I don't even care. Okay? Whatever. I don't even care. I am Joe Dub says, the gin killed his creativity. And I think, when he first started YouTube, he did have creativity. And I think it really, over the years, just all left him. Like, remember his, Christmas bits? Like, they fucking suck. But it was him trying to create a character, right? He did create a character himself. Which now, that seems so insane, right? But it's, it shouldn't be that crazy to us. Good thing the music's on here, huh? Good thing the music's here. He timed out his Switch timed out. Project 7, though, the first episode was all him. But after that, I think when the second round came around, the second, let's say the reimagining or whatever, the resurgence, he already lost his creativity at that point. I think it was more they took it over, and he was kind of just a passenger at that point. You know what I mean? Droop! There it is! Droop! There it is! Orion says, if he feels this strong about the new Mario movie, I wonder how he feels about the 93 Mario. I think he said that was so bad it's funny, and it was intentionally bad. They knew it was bad. You know what I mean? That wasn't supposed to be taken seriously or something, I think. I can't remember exactly. J-Dog says, Mad TV, have you ever been to a Turkish prison? Oh, that's a good question. I'm interested. So, by the way, I will get to the recap of the Nightstream after this, and we do have a little bit of wings. Not interesting, though, preview. But I will be back tomorrow for the pre-stream if people, this is your off-ramp. But yeah, we do have the whole Nightstream recap left, and I will go through it. But we'll wait for him to start here.
So, I go into the kitchen. I get out my usual Seattle mug that I usually brew coffee in.
Okay.
Put it down on my coffee maker, put up a cup of coffee to brew. I went and used the bathroom. I come back, and I picked it up. And luckily, I was taking a look. I noticed that under the mug, where it brews, it was wet. And I said, why is it wet? Did it miss? The coffee maker usually is very clean. And I'm looking, and there was quite a bit of what appeared to be coffee there. And I basically looked, and the bottom of the mug was wet. I said, okay. And I grabbed a paper towel, and I just went like this, and I released, and it was a lot of coffee. I said, huh? And I held the mug over the sink, and it was going drip, 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 drip. I was like, oh, shucks.
It's got the drip going.
So what that means is the mug had a crack. And I've had that mug for over a decade. It's a nice mug. I actually got it when I first moved to Seattle here. I got it from the actual Space Needle. Like it was a tourism kind of a thing. And I really liked it, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, Waffle, I want to pick this Space Needle up. It's a good memory. Pick that up. $30.
It is what it is. It got old. I've been using it. It cracks. It happens, right? So I said, let me brew another cup of coffee in my handy-dandy E-Tank mug, which I've had for over a decade. This is one that was donated by a fan a very long time ago, and I've used it to this day, although this is also wearing thin. There's like chips and stuff missing from it, so I'm probably going to need to get a new mug soon.
Yeah,
for streaming and stuff, okay? But anyway, I never tried this before. I said, I never tried to brew a second cup of coffee with the same K-cup.
Ooh.
And I'm curious, if I just say brew a second cup right now, how would it be? So
I mean, it's drinkable, but that's much weaker.
Tried it, and it came out, it was like watery as hell.
Yeah, why would you ever try it again? Dumb shit.
So I tried it, and it came out, it was like watery as hell. Like
yeah, they didn't think about that. You can't do it twice.
They're down. I was like, oh. So then I had to make a fresh new cup.
Oh.
With a pure, fresh new K-cup. So that's what took me so long. I basically had to brew 3 cups of coffee and my mug was you know, dripping everywhere. So.
Oh, so 1 broken, 1 water, second. Yeah, okay, got it. It is 3.
Okay.
It is 3.
All
Math
right,
checks out.
We're gonna get started in just a sec here.
Any $20 Pokemon daycare program is available. Pokemon
see
daycare.
here.
Who's interested? Can I get you down for how many Pokemon? 2 Pokemon. 1 Pokemon.
Someone tipped 222, saying that they were listening to the morning show in the background. Awesome. I'm glad that you were listening to it, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Okay. So we were up to $64 of support so far for today's first stream. FYI.
Yeah, how much? What else can we give money?
We're about to play Pokemon.
Okay.
And that means that during Pokemon, if you do contribute $20 or more, you can name a Pokemon and have them be in my party for the rest of the stream, or
This is the first I'm hearing of this. What?
you can select to have a Pokemon in my party for the rest of the stream that maybe is already named. So notably,
Okay.
number 1, we have Frankie and Casper, who are both going to remain in the party for today because someone did that $40 tip earlier.
They
Okay.
have the babysit package. Yes, babysitting package.
In addition, we do have Zygarde, who I think has been like our MVP, right? I don't know today. We're going to go fight a legendary, and I don't know what its weakness is.
Oh, by
So
the
we
way,
may or
I'm
may not have
fucked
to
on the
swap
poll.
out other characters. You
All
know?
right, so now my new poll should be 12:45 or later, I guess, should be the latest one. I will end the poll because I'm long gone on this poll.
Sadly, I think that qualifies as an extremely rare ALTL.
Barely.
I'm sure that won't happen again anytime soon.
It won't.
We'll see. So basically, we have at least 3 spots up for grabs in the party today if someone would choose to support the stream and request a Pokemon. But in addition to that, we have some brand new Pokemon who we have caught recently. Notably, we have Groudon, or Groudon, however you say it, who we just caught, who's a legendary from Pokemon Omega Ruby, right? So I wonder if that would be a good choice because he has a combination of ground. He's ground, but it looks like he has fire as well. I don't.
I tried to get AI to do it, but this is a AI job that kind of failed. I was trying to make him I was trying to make it real, like he's on the streets, like in the Pokemon world, trying to get Pokemon, but they wouldn't get it. So it's really, they literally did the thing that DSP is actually doing. I wanted him to be in the Pokemon world, like, all right, daycare, guys, come on, daycare. But no, they just did like what he's really doing, and that's what he's doing. Okay, go ahead.
He also has that different evolution. Remember, he's not a Mega Evolution. He's something else. I forget what it's called. So that could be cool. We do still have others who haven't been in the party for a very long time. Right? Remember, we had Mewtwo. He's in here somewhere. He was pretty good for a while there near the end of the playthrough. But
hey, Mad TV, you ever played a video game? That's from Iwamoto pickups. You ever seen a grown man naked?
other candidates as well. All right, so if anyone's interested, you know, let me know. $20 contribution, and you'll name it whatever you want, as long as it's not offensive. And they will be in the party for the rest of the stream. We'll probably try to get them all the way up to like level 100 too, so that they can actually, you know, hang with the Pokemon that we're fighting, or else what's the point, right? Here's Mewtwo.
Roger.
74. He's already been named Frieza, so I can't change the name.
Okay, we're done. Can you start YouTube mode, please?
First.
What the fuck is this?
Guys are stuck in the party.
We're getting
for
more
today.
dented here.
Well, let's get them to 100 as well. Maxed. Good stuff.
Good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
Welcome back. Start. All right, here we go. Let's begin.
12:45 start. Damn.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Hello,
Guess what?
everyone. Going live.
Joking. We might have just soft-locked the playthrough.
Uh-oh. Hold
we
on.
can't even leave. They
What
make
happened?
it so that you can't level up your Pokemon. Just
Hold on a second. What?
That's a good choice.
Let's see what happened here.
We have to level it up, though. Oh, we're screwed. We can't use it. They won't even let me level up a Pokemon right now, so this is bullshit.
What?
That's incredibly stupid. Why on earth would they make it so that you can't level up your Pokemon just because you went inside? That's dumb.
Well, you're inside an
A
instance
leaf
of
stone?
something, right?
Okay. Let's reload and try to figure this out. If we want to do Weeping Bell or Righteous. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Guess what? We can't even do it. We can't. We're screwed.
Bullshit.
We can't even leave.
Do the thing or die. Look what they did to my boy.
Look what these assholes did. So there's no way to now actually load. I'm stuck in here without Pokemon that are equipped to fight it.
Just fight and die.
This might have actually soft-locked the playthrough. I'm not
fight
even joking.
And die.
We might have just soft-locked the playthrough. Because we came in here with the wrong Pokemon, not knowing what we were facing.
Yeah, but can't you just die?
And now we're stuck, and I can't leave, and there's no way to reload.
Just die? Escape rope, yeah.
That is an epic joke. Are they out of their minds?
Can you just die? What happens if you die?
So, yeah, we don't have anyone, no electricity, and no, we can't do it.
No
We're
electricity.
just going to have to go for it and see what happens, but we're going to do, like, no damage to this thing.
Oh, we got to see this now, huh?
I don't think we're going to be able to beat it.
Yeah, so just try and then come back with a better team. It's pretty much...
How did they not know this is a bad idea? If
that's
you
how
don't know what
Pokemon
you're going
works.
to face and what its weaknesses and all that shit, how could you properly prepare? And then you're in here, you can't leave.
That's Pokemon?
I know what you're saying. You're saying Groudon's ability makes Kyogre weaker, but it doesn't matter if you can't hit him for
Kyogre?
anything. The problem is the damage
Kyogre? I've never heard it pronounced Kyogre. I thought it was Kyogre.
It's not the
but
survivability of the fight, it's the damage.
I'm not here to talk about Pokemon pronunciation. Kyogre.
The problem is the damage output here.
Kroger, yeah.
It's not the survivability of the fight, it's the damage. We need to hurt this thing.
That's how you really say it? Kroger? Well, I'll take your word for it. Kroger. Oh, yeah, that really doesn't matter. I'm not here to pronunciate.
A flying whale.
That's a flying whale. Snort
So
Burnell
we're
better
just
get that
gonna
one.
use Zygarde.
It's a flying whale.
And it's barely going to have anything effective, right? Like,
It's a flying
it's not
whale.
going to be able to hurt him.
I mean, dude, they got to make a lot of Pokemons every fucking year. It's a flying whale. Yeah, isn't he just a swimming whale, actually? Good point. Anyways, you don't really care about this fight, I know. I could show you an interesting thing. DSP has made it to live stream fail again. And this is actually, I thought for a second it might be when LTG was felting Phillip, but no, the live stream fail is DSP going off on low tier god. So there we go. The top rated response at the current moment of this video is this. So there we go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. DSP is a lesser evil, right? No abandoned children, at least. Some people, of course, say. Has DSP done anything considered evil? I thought he was just dumb. Someone, he definitely scammed some people. But if you donate money to DSP, it's probably better the money isn't in your bank account. Well, it won't stay in his bank account either. So, but anyways, there you go. There we go. This is another high-rated response here. Homeless man calling another homeless man a broke something. So that's a good response, I feel. That's the most appropriate. All right, let's see how long this fight takes. It looks like you could beat it, actually. Then I'll show you the recap for the Nightstream.
Okay.
All that bitching for nothing, you're going to beat it?
Beat him again without resuming. Because as you can see, there's no way we're going to beat 2 energy bars with the time they give you for 1 donut. It's just not possible.
1 donut.
It's idiotic that they made the game like that. It's the same thing with Groudon. I don't know why they did it that way.
Groudon. Oh, it's 2-stage fight, so it's long as shit. What I could do, hang on, I can make this work. I'll try to...
Okay. Chunks of damage to him, see? Powerful is...
Oh, he's almost... Oh.
It's messed up. They made a Pokemon that's canon. He looks like he's holding an A-bomb. I don't know if it looks like he's holding an A-bomb. It definitely looks like he's holding a giant gun, though, and I don't know if that's good for kids. Then again, when I was a kid, all toys had guns. No exaggeration. Every single toy had guns. They phased
Except that is an exaggeration.
that out over the years.
Except that is an exaggeration. That's the definition of an exaggeration. My Teddy Ruxpin didn't have a gun, but, you know.
Yeah. So now he's going to evolve to his primordial form or whatever it's
All right,
called.
fuck this. I'll go like this. How about this? Let's do it this way. All right, so Nightstream real quick. We can't keep watching it up there. I think I have it correct. No! How could you? After I trusted you, this is how you repay me. Okay, now we want this. Hang on, I'll fix it. Pokemon Legends right here. That. Here we go. I know you're seeing double. Just give me a second. Give me a minute. Not that one. I want that one. Shit. What's going on here? All right, hold on. There goes that idea. Hold on. I'll get it. Play the fucking thing. Hold on. I'll get it. Here, watch this for a second. Believe it or not, not on stream. That. Hold on. Behind the scenes work going on here.
Maybe we can pull this off.
There we go. Boom. Huh? Gotta be shitting me.
Okay, make it evolve. There we go.
There we go.
Hit him with Nihil Light. Big chunk. See? I don't know. It's
Wabba.
going to be close, and we might have to resume. There's nothing we can do about it if we have to. Oh, he got killed? Wow, I don't know. Oh, this is the new ability. Uh-oh. So that was
And-
bad. You saw what happened. He hit him with it.
I didn't see what happened. Here we go.
And again, how am I supposed to get my Pokemon to dodge that? I don't think I can.
Got it. Nailed it. Okay. And now he's gonna do that. Do we have to get? Is he actually gonna do it?
I can't get him to evolve. I'm trying.
Now I should switch. Now
Finally.
is he gonna do it? Here's the thing. Can he do it?
You gotta dodge when he does it, or you get hit. Oh, he's dead. My Pokemon instantly died. What the hell? He instantly died.
Well, we're gonna go to the Nightstream recap, but I'm waiting for this fight to finish. That's what we're doing.
He died again. Dude, this is ridiculous.
It's not that confusing.
It hits you no matter where you are. In every direction, it hits your Pokemon and takes your Pokemon out too. What a stupid thing. What a stupid fight.
A stupid fight. Stupid fight, dumb bitch.
This is why Pokemon games shouldn't be real-time battles like you think it's an action RPG. It's not.
They wanted to change the okay. They didn't want to do the same thing they always did, so they tried to change it up. Anyways, we'll watch it when we get back. All right, Nightstream. Let's get a few things from the Nightstream here. Not too much, but DSP, of course, during the Nightstream has to bring up his boyfriend, right?
Why is the background pink and purple? Because I just wanted variety today. I don't think I'd ever done a full pink and purple background. It's actually red and purple, but it's pulsating. So because it pulsates, it makes it look more pink and almost like lavender rather than red and purple. But it is red and purple.
It's
Our
pulsating.
creators
It is pulsating.
uses those colors. So, we'll just do something different today. I think it looks great, doesn't it? I mean, everything matches. It all syncs. Beautiful. Look, the text at the top of the screen, the color scheme of the background, the color scheme of my headphone and controller stand, the color scheme of my pulsating RGB mouse, the color scheme of the RGBs on my keyboard. You can see it all. It all matches. Or you could watch LTG stream and have a completely fucking black and white background, empty, devoid of any effort, of any artistic prowess, just completely empty of anything, just like the guy's fucking head.
You see how much those comments got to him, don't you? Those comments really wounded him, as you can tell. But it's interesting, the pulsating got him thinking about LTG. You know what I mean? The pulsating really got him there. Okay, next.
He's talking about his boyfriend again? No. That's Ferris. Ferris is his boyfriend, not me. I don't like the guy. That's why I make fun of him. But he already
That's why you send him messages at 3 a.m. for 3 years.
As a boyfriend, he owns a house with him.
Is it? I'm confused. Who's the one that sent LTG the messages at 3 a.m. during, as LTG called it, sexual hours? Because I don't think it's LTG. I'm wondering who did that. Anyways.
There are no love letters sent to him at 4 a.m. I've told you guys this a million times, but no one listens because you're all retarded. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I work all day.
All right, so you wake, it's 11 a.m. Go ahead. Now you're working all day. Talk about the work.
All day. I'm up in the morning. I'm with my wife doing stuff. I'm having breakfast. Then I'm in here working. Then I'm with my wife again. Then I'm in here working. Then I'm with my wife again. And then she goes to sleep. And usually I have a couple extra hours maybe to hang out or do stuff before I go to sleep because she goes to bed earlier than me because she works in the mornings. Okay? So because of that, that's when I literally get all my work done. For example.
And like texting other attractive gentlemen.
You know how Wings of Redemption was on the show? That's when I messaged him.
It takes 2 seconds to message, bro. You could do that when you're taking a piss.
Asmongold and I had an interview. That's when I messaged him. You see what I mean? That's how I get people's attention because I'm at night. I have some extra time before I go to sleep, and I do work. That's why those messages go out at that time because I don't.
So sending coat messages to LTG constitutes work. Commenting on Lummox videos, that's also work.
Fucking have time any other time of day. I'm here streaming all fucking day.
Watching the entire Lummox video to find out when they mention you to then make a comment about that 10-second part of the video? Interesting.
You know, I'm busy. I have a life. I'm a married man with a family and shit to do all day. I don't have time to do internet shit until after all that's done with. So I'm a responsible person. I don't interrupt the important things of my day with this nonsense. I do it after the fact. I don't know why it's so hard to figure out. It's like if you had a fucking brain between your ears, you know. But that's the kick viewers. Not all of them. Some of them are very stupid. Okay. No, Asmongold did not reach out to me to come on a podcast unless he literally just did it moments ago. That did not happen.
So you can check your phone every fucking second possible because that was your response to that. He said, unless he just did it, insinuating that he's constantly checking, but he also can't send love letters until 3 a.m. because he's busy. I'm getting a bit confused.
Did not reach out to me to come on a podcast unless he literally just did it moments ago. That did not happen.
Let me check right now, though. Hang on a second. Let me check. Hang on a second. Let me check. Okay, let me check. Asmon Hart. Did it happen? Let me check. Hold on. Maybe I'm that person, by the way. Oh, hold on.
You're lying. I just checked everywhere.
He actually checked. That was devour. He devoured that bait whole. He really checked. Kick chat, you know what to do now. Oh my god, it's so fucking easy. Hey dude, I heard Asmongold wrote back. Let me check. I mean, unless he did it right now. Give me a second. Hang on a second. I checked everywhere. Hang on a minute. Look, he's still going. Hang on, let me check my Tumblr. I haven't updated it in 20 years, but he might have messaged there. Let me check that. Let me check my Facebook. Okay, it's not there. You know what? Let me check my MySpace. He might have sent a message there. I do have an account there. Hang on. Let me check all my YouTube comments. It might be there. Hang on. Let me check my old phone over here. Let me get that up. Okay, hang on. Let me check my beeper. Let me check my beeper. Hang on. Let me check this. Okay, hold on. Yahoo Messenger. Look, he's still checking. Let me check. He could have faxed it. Oh, you know what? Let me run to my printer real quick. He might have faxed it. Hang on. Is this the Grippy song? Grippy. Look, he's so salty. Look at him. I'm not paused. He's just staring.
Why does LTG always think that men are lusting over him? Because that's what he wants.
Ah.
You always fantasize about things that you want. You don't fantasize about things you don't want. You fantasize about things that you want.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Well, actions speak louder than words, actually, and it seems like you were the one lusting over him with those messages at 4 a.m., sir. But okay, go ahead.
Why does LTG always think that...
Already played that one.
Oh, excuse me. Is everything all right? No, I'm indigestion. The turkey tacos, actually, I'm getting some indigestion right now. Oh.
Suck on that, LTG.
Hopefully it goes away. I don't want to be belching all night trying to survive in RimWorld. Ooh.
He has a health condition. It's indigestion, LTG. Dumb shit. I am Joe Dog. I'm Joe Dog. I gotta call you Joe Dog, too. I am Joe Dub says, why would you want to give Phil money when you could just play WWE Champions for yourself? It's going to the same place. Good point. It goes quicker there. It goes definitely quicker to there. Oh, yeah. I should have showed this before. Here is, do you want to see bait devoured in real time? Ready? Whoa. I gotta make that a thing. Here comes the bait. Got it. Devoured. There you go. That's the Philip fish. Okay, moving on.
Gotta be careful about having stuff outside, yeah.
Largemouth bass. Okay, there's a reason I have this, but I'm not sure why.
Absolutely, I have good cologne recommendations.
Oh, here.
Absolutely. I'm not going to share them, but I do have good cologne recommendations.
Imagine being so salty about people not wanting to give you money so you could review cologne. He's still holding that out, holding that. It's been 6 months, dude. Let it go. No one liked it. No one liked the idea, bro. Get over it.
All right, so Dominic just did a $10 super chat asking, did I do a best of 2025 series? Sorry, I'm sure you discussed it, but I missed it. I did enjoy the disappointing list. I have not done it yet. No, because the disappointing list I put a lot of work into and did not do well. So I've been focusing on making sure my setup works now that I've finally finalized it. Getting a good rotation of games in, trying to find the right ones, and I think we have. We've been sticking with certain ones that have been working. I'm trying to finish up 2 games right now in Pokemon and Expedition 33. I'm really just not focusing on it right now. And I know you might be like, we're almost through January. Yeah, but people didn't care about the video that I put out. It has like 3,000 views on it. The stream actually did poorly. The stream did worse than a standard Pokemon stream. Okay? It did worse than Expedition 33 streams. So... what I think it is there is a group of people who like that style of content. My more longtime legacy viewers.
Legacy viewers.
But sadly, it's just not.
We're talking about their blood type is wax at this point from all the Crayola. You know what I'm saying? That kind of special, very specific kind of person.
Like that style of content. My more longtime legacy viewers. But sadly, it's just not really the mainstream group anymore. People just want me to be a streamer. That's what they want. They want interactive streams. They want gameplay. They want to talk with me. And, for example, I think more people would care if I just answered the question on the fly than if I did a big to-do stream of it, Yeah,
it's easier.
Like I said, maybe what I'll do is by the end of this month on one of the Level 1 podcasts, we'll actually just go through my top games of the year. And then on another podcast, we can do my favorite and least favorite DSP tries that I've done of the year. And I'll have segments of those, and I'll tell everyone where they are, maybe break them out eventually into separate videos. But I just don't see the point of doing an entire stream or even half stream of doing it if no one really cared, because they didn't. I'm not even kidding. It was pretty bad. So
Pretty bad,
Okay.
dude.
So no, Dominic, thank you for the $10. No, you didn't miss anything. It just doesn't exist yet. Okay? All right, let me...
Okay, got the point. Stop asking about it. He put a lot of work into that thing, and no one cares.
People show up and start supporting. I appreciate that. I will say this. I just want to make this known.
Please.
Especially for those who are watching on demand. You may have noticed. The attention on the playthrough isn't as big. When we started playing it, there was like that initial, ooh, Phil's playing something.
How much of this Nightstream has just been bitching about various things? But yes, go ahead. We're bitching about something else. Go ahead.
The attention on the playthrough isn't as big. When we started playing it, there was like that initial, ooh, Phil's playing something new and different. Let's see it go. But now we got a regular group. The regular group that we're getting seems to be pretty good. People who are familiar faces coming by, engaging with the content, helping me to figure out what to do. Okay? But it is a smaller group. As long as we have good people coming by and chilling and engaging and supporting, I'm okay with
good. What do you mean, good people?
continuing with the playthrough. I just hope that it doesn't keep dwindling little by little. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have a good group for this game, and we had it at first. So if you are someone who likes RimWorld, you can make these night streams. By all means, please do. Okay? All right,
How many boxes can I put you down for?
cool.
Samoas. You in? How many?
So,
Tag-alongs. Come on. How many
let's
boxes?
get it moving.
Let's get it moving, bro. All right, a few more.
Let's see here. Click the butcher spot with your cook, and then they will butcher the animal.
Oh, yeah. Watch this.
Let's see here.
This is just this to show what the gameplay is like when he does RimWorld.
Click the butcher spot with your cook, and then they will butcher the animal. She's our cook. Huh? I am very confused.
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
I don't get it. Have her do it? No, it says there's no spot. I don't understand what I'm doing. What is this spot that it's talking about that I don't have? There's some missing spot, and I'm so confused. I just made the butchering spot, but it still doesn't work.
Staring at chat portion of the stream now. Wait for someone to explain.
Stockpile. What is a stockpile? What are you talking about? A stockpile?
What stockpile, you fucking idiot? Stockpile. Huh?
That's this. This is the stockpile.
Yeah,
I already said
dumb
that ages
shit.
ago. It's not set? I swear we did this. Did we forget to do it? Oh, did I not do it?
Did we forget to do it?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, we forgot.
We built it, but we didn't set it. Oh.
We forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
so
we.
that should be fine now, right?
Shoot. We forgot.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a
There's a
minute.
stockpile and a dumping stockpile? What the hell is a dumping stockpile?
What? What's that? Huh? This is weird. It's a dumping stockpile. Makes no
Junk?
sense.
I don't want junk. It's just...
Oh my god. He has enough in his own house. He doesn't need more in his RimWorld world.
corpses and trash. So can I just make that like a corner of this? Like, can I do this? Like this? No.
He wants to put the dump stockpile within the stockpile.
Oh my god.
Brilliant.
I don't know what's going on. I don't understand it.
Yeah, watch out. There's
Alex from Phoenix says, do you think it's a
there's Alex's body. But yeah, that's fine. That's the dump stockpile. Put the food around the bodies.
chill gamer? Does it stress you out? The thing is, when I'm sitting here trying to understand and talking with everyone, it's chill. But when this happens, like, what is going on right now? I can't butcher anything, but I've butchered before. What am I doing wrong? This is frustrating because I do feel like the game's too complicated. Just to be honest with everyone, I feel like they could have definitely simplified this, especially over the years, because the game's been out, what, 12, 13 years?
Could they make this into a walking sim somehow?
And they didn't simplify it?
Yeah.
There's no reason to have this many specific, tiny, minute differences in zones. Like, just have one place to put everything. Now, this is for regular stockpile. This is for your dumping stockpile. Oh, but now you can't do this, you can't do that with this. Once you set this and that, you got to do this in this order with that. Like, what? But I get it. If you play the game a ton and it all makes sense, it's probably very, very rewarding. But much like a game where it's a sharp and harsh learning curve to learn this stuff at first. It really is. It's daunting, and it's basically, I feel like this is the kind of game, if you invest a lot of time and effort into it, you'll like it. It's like worth the time. But at the same time, There's a lot of people who wouldn't do that. They'd be like, it's not easy to jump into. It's just not. It's not easy to jump into.
That's what you think then. Okay. That's your opinion.
It's a lot of micromanagement and a lot of complexity to everything, right?
There you go. So he really hates the game.
I'm doing my best to learn. I'm trying my best to relax and chill, but it is challenging.
No chance you would play this game if it wasn't on stream getting money. Zero.
So again, I literally am talking to everyone. I still don't know what I'm doing wrong. What have I done wrong that I still cannot have someone go butcher this hair?
I don't know what I did wrong in this case. After all that, he still needs more hand-holding. 10 seconds, 15, 20.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Click on the stockpile and set what to allow. Okay.
Okay.
Expand zone height storage. Okay. We haven't done... Okay.
Okay,
Corpses.
hang on. All right, you get the point. It's like that for 3 hours.
There we
2
go.
hours.
See? Okay. So, oh man. What should the faction be called?
You ready for some great jokes?
Well, since the house is made of steel,
Ready for some jokes?
the Brotherhood of Steel, of course. And then we should give the settlement a name. What should we call it?
This is gonna be hilarious. Let's wait for chat to say something funny.
What on earth should we call it? Lasagna? Just call our settlement the lasagna crew. The pasta people. You're like, all right. Now, for the record, I'm Italian about 25%, so I can say racist things about Italians. So I can call them the pasta people.
Very racist.
Okay.
Pasta people. Definitely.
That's okay. We're going to call them the pasta people.
Hot
Since we're
take
talking
there,
about
pasta
lasagna.
people.
There we go. You can't make that reference. If you said that, you'd be incredibly chastised and you'd be in big trouble. You can't be
Hilarious
making
stuff
those
here.
kind of jokes, but I can because I am a quarter Italian. That's my biggest ethnicity, actually. Okay?
Pasta people. So very hip and funny.
You zoom all the way out and double click, it works? Does it really?
So racy.
Do I like the band The Doors? They're all right. I like some of their music.
Oh, music take. Yeah, music take.
They did Paint It Black, right? That's a really good song.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
I'm pretty sure the Doors did Paint It Black, right?
No, afraid not, sir. Afraid not.
Wrong. What the?
Yeah.
Good
Definitely.
song. I'm pretty sure the Doors did Paint It Black, right?
Yep. They did. Paint It Black was the Doors. Very famously.
All right, so we got Lee chopping down all that
And
stuff.
there you go.
And gathering it. We got Safi mining the steel, and we got Ranzir.
They also
researching
did Gravity. Yeah.
and also cutting. That's fine. They're all doing productive things right now. We do need to get that. Which one is what's the song? The Doors song. That's really
Start me
good.
up.
Fuck, what was it?
Stairway to Heaven. Gravity.
I'm having a brain fart about the Doors.
Scary ambiance horror. Oh, that's the AI song. Sorry.
The End. That's the name of the song everyone knows. The End. Oh. You know what it is? Okay, here's the truth.
Uh-oh.
I've heard the Doors a lot. I
Uh-huh.
don't think I ever knew a name of their songs.
Oh, here's the truth.
Seriously, like Light My Fire, Come On Baby, Light My Fire. I definitely know that song.
Yeah, obviously.
That's the thing, like if you played a Doors song, I'd know it, but I don't know the names of any of their songs.
Oh.
So that's why can't associate them.
Well, how about Painted Ash?
We're going through to the other side. We're going through to the other side. There you
And
go.
Keep going, or
That's a great one.
great one.
Now they're sorting this. They're sorting prop. Oh, the bangers of force.
There you go. Riders on the fence.
Want to bang? They want to bang with force. Look,
Riders on the fence. Oh yeah, shit!
Here
I
they-
forgot
it's
to.
done.
I forgot to promote this. We have a new Lemtech song to play as the outro today. I did not even promote this enough, and it is called "Hey There, DeLon." That'll be the finish today.
cheat. All right, let's rally everybody.
It's about LTG, I think. All right, fuck. 3 more clips yet, then we're at it. 3 more clips and we're out of here. With
All
the
right,
song.
are we ready to continue?
Go ahead, yeah, please.
All right, here we go. Let's come back. So remember, if you like RimWorld, please keep engaging because you're doing a great job engaging and helping me. But please support the stream as well.
Engaging is not enough.
The more support RimWorld gets, the more likely it is that I'll, keep it in the rotation and play it as much as I am. As long as I'm enjoying it as well, which I am for the record. It's not just about
That has zero to
support
do with
levels,
the
it's about
equation,
everything. People showing up,
It's about the support levels.
engaging and supporting. And this
email,
has
Ludwig.
done well. Like RimWorld, no lie. Every stream has done well. Every stream. So I keep it in the rotation for now, as long as I keep learning and we keep having a good time. Thank you, Yimro just did a
There you go.
$5 super chat. There's no way I'm doing that right now. This game, sadly, Ava Cowboy fan, top 5 worst final bosses in gaming. There's no way I'm doing that right now. This game, sadly, Ava Cowboy fan, takes an incredible amount of concentration. I can't be talking and answering questions and I have to focus on the game. If I don't, these people are gonna die. This is your first time you've been to one of these streams. If I don't pay attention to this game and listen to everyone telling me how to play it, these people will be dead meat. Okay?
Nailed it. Dead meat, Ava Cowboy fan. I cannot play Digimon.
What do you think?
Last 2.
Any ideas, anybody, or no? Just let them go. Or should I buy the wood? I'm debating buying the wood because I don't have any. Right? I have like 8, and we don't really have time to keep harvesting wood. We have
Anybody?
5, actually.
Anybody?
Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade.
Anybody?
All right, I'm gonna buy the wood.
See, and then someone said buy it, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Yes, I will actually buy it. All right, last clip of RimWorld. Then some 3 mini wings things, and then we're out of here. Manaroth says al dente, but you could say that. You must be Italian. You could say hilarious jokes like al dente and pasta people. It's amazing.
I don't let any comments go through. That's ludicrous. I read and approve 1 million comments a day. I respond.
Yet he also doesn't see comments
On the
too.
comments, I always thumb up and like comments that are positive and fun, and I respond to a lot of them. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a toxic person. How dare you say that?
His camera's frozen here.
Do I see an increase to videos that are hyped, says Stepdad? Well, yes, but the thing is, a lot of my videos don't get hyped. Like, for example... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, the camera just malfunctioned. Look at that. So the mic's working still, right? My camera has malfunctioned. I don't know what's going on. It turned off. That's really weird. Okay, hold on. You think it unplugged? I'll have to go check. No, it was on and it slowly powered down, so I'm going to have to go maybe unplug and replug it. That's weird. Turning all my lighting on while I'm doing this, so hold on.
Hold on. Hang on a minute, guys. This is important.
Let me go see what happened. Let me see if I unplug and replug it, if it fixes.
Yeah, check that out.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Let me see here if I can get it to work again.
Hold on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Uh-huh. Hang on. Uh-huh. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Fine.
30 seconds. There we go.
Hold
Look at the comeback. There we go. You can see the flatness.
Don't know what happened.
Don't know what happened. Do not know what happened at all. Do not know what happened at all.
Could have been a power issue. Who knows? I don't know. Shouldn't have been, but it could have happened. Who knows? As long as it works. Goes off every once in a while. It's not a big deal.
All right, here's what he says.
The 3 runs, definitely this is the best one. The first run, you were definitely telling me what to do every moment. This time I'm doing some stuff for myself, but I still need the advice. We're taking on the adversity, right? We're handling the challenges, the temperature challenge, the invader that showed up, the rabid rabbits. Yes, there was a rabid hare. So far, so good. Doesn't mean that next time it's going to continue that way, but for now, we're doing good. And on top of that...
There you go. He's learning to do things by himself, he says, but you saw that's not true. 3 small Wings clips here. This is Wings' thumbnail, by the way.
Kino. React to DSP pimp? Nah, I'm good.
He's wearing the hat, though. Asked Wings, yeah. So he said no to reacting to DSP at that point. He had a few more things to say, though. Very small.
Well, whatever. He was eating like 12,000 calories of fucking Wendy's this morning. And he had a big ass Coca-Cola. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, I want some Coca-Cola. So you know what I did?
Uh-huh.
Drink some more fucking water.
Yeah.
Here. Like I've been like, it's like I've got a week without Coke right now. I got to make 2 more. 21 days, they say, it becomes a habit. I don't care about Bill's reaction to a React video. Like, dude, like, there's a channel that my wife watches called Shine of Steel. First off, the motherfucker thinks he want my ass. Since when has there ever been a motherfucker that looked at me and said, oh, that boy got bitch in his blood? Nah, son. Nah, son. Zero bitch. Zero bitch in the blood.
Cool, man.
Second off, I wish I could do fucking React content. Like, man, that's the easiest shit on the fucking planet. Like, all you gotta do is, like, look at motherfucking fat dudes and be like, damn, look how much that motherfucker eat. I used to eat like that right there. You know, like, I could be giving motherfuckers tips while they eat. Like, you know, if you cook a grilled cheese sandwich and keep all the butter and the shit off the plate, take little chopsticks and put it over. Let that sandwich breathe so it stay crispy. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
All right, there we go. I'm just showing you what they're saying. Here we go.
Rest 35 minutes. DSP and LTG have been analyzing controversial topic of surgery. This is war. War. Rest, thank you for the $5, man. Zero and diet soda is 0 calories. You'll shed a ton of weight by switching to that. That's good for now. Yeah, my goal, like, I've been drinking like 600 calories a day plus.
Yeah, so why don't you, like, I don't get, just do no calorie soda Wings if you like it that much, you know?
And my goal is to, like, get away from that.
Some people, though, here's the thing. Some people that are trying to lose weight, they choose a goal that they know they can't do so they can, like, say, well, I failed again. Fuck it. I think that's what Wings does. Some people, you know, you've ever seen someone like Wings that's not that big, but trying to lose weight, and, like, they're trying to set their goals too high. Like, I'm never, ever touching carbs again. And they try to go so hardcore, and they know they can't do it forever. But then they say, like, well, failed again. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, you could do smaller goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, 0 calorie soda is pretty fucking good. And after a while, you get used to it. Anyways, there we go, my friends. What a stream, huh? I think this was a good Monday stream. Mondays are kind of sometimes lacking, but today was not lacking. Today was very meaningful. And we're going to finish it with the most meaningful way possible, okay? And that is going to be with a Lemtex new song. It's been what seems like decades since we've had a new Lemtex song. But we have one now, and we will be rejoicing. I'll play that as the outro, all right? Remember, I am not with Injured tonight, but I will be back for the pre-stream tomorrow. And tomorrow night, we'll be back on Kick. Maybe a workshop stream, maybe trying to 100% Death Stranding. I'm kind of toying with the idea in my mind. But anyways, here we go. We're going to finish with this. Lemtex, former Ka-Ching in the Ring, coming at ya. Big ups for hanging out, everybody. Here we go. It is time for